FP Ag are your local, independent, rural resellers across the Fleurieu. Whether you require specialist fertiliser blending, spreading, agronomic or animal health advice, your FP Ag local bloke can help. Looking to buy or sell livestock? FP Ag can find the right marketing solution that suits your needs, supporting local sporting clubs and communities across the Fleurieu. All farms, all weather, all year. Your FP Ag team is working with you. FP Ag, we're in your field.
The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at The Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murrayland and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
There's only one thing better than a footy win. That's sitting back relaxing with a Fleurieu gin. Small batch handcrafted gins using a combination of botanicals, just like my favourite, the Fleurieu Sunset. Nothing beats it. Check out the new Fleurieu Gin Distillery and Cellar Door at 464 Fork Tree Road, Myponga. How about your own gin with a personalised label for your special event or even a grand final win? Grab a Fleurieu Gin 3-pack or the popular vanilla vodka. That'll keep you coming back. You can click and save at fleuriogin.com.au, distillery right to your door. Or call Shane 0400 254 933. Fleurieu Gin, seriously good gin.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon's store.
If it's time to add a little magic to your windows, our Sultan's range of custom-made blinds, shutters, curtains and outdoor screens means there's something for every home, and that's why
there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you.
Contact John, MGA Fleurieu, 0439 886 331.
Simply Shutters and Shades. The simple choice when it comes to blinds, curtains, shutters and shades. With over 15 years experience, we know our stuff and we know how to help you. Zip track and zip screen, roller shutters or plantation shutters, or maybe you prefer curtains. Whatever you need, we can help make it simple and easy for you. Call Simply Shutters and Shades today. Book your free design consultation and let the team transform your vision into reality. Simply Shutters and Shades, 0413 688 486, and remember to ask for the MFLTV discount.
My baler's not picking up, the mower's not cutting it, and it's time to upgrade the tractor. It's all come at once. For the man on the land, farming is a 365 days a year tie. Lucky we got Giles Machinery just around the corner. MD and JA Giles can service all your equipment with their qualified technicians and mechanical service. For over 40 years servicing the Murraylands and Fleurieu farmers, Giles Machinery, Dunreath Road, just off Milnes Road, Strathalbyn. Phone 0885 363 455. Giles Machinery, experience on every line.
Me and the girls, we'd like to thank you for choosing Fleurieu Milk. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to continue doing what we love, helping make farming sustainable for the next generation.
For my family, some things are really important. Fleurieu Milk is fresh, from car to shelf within 24 hours. They're locally family owned, community minded and passionate about farming. Real healthy dairy products, the way they used to taste.
Fleurieu Milk, South Australian and proud of it.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langons Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
What does farming and the BT50 have in common? They are both reborn and built from the ground up. Perfect for the man on the land or that adventure, the BT50 is available at Duddon's Murraylands. Duddon's are a 70-year-old, third-generation, family-owned, multi-franchise dealer that you can trust. Now with Ford, so check out their Everest. Duddon's are your 4x4 and SUV specialists. Visit either of their 2 Murray Bridge dealerships or visit duddons.com.au for more information. Duddon's, easy to do business with.
Have you got some water to pump? Need more rainwater storage or more supplies for the animals? We have the largest range and everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system, water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators. A huge range of backhoe tools, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay. Be sure to come in and see the team at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Mills Road, Strathalbyn on 8536 4422 or 151 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge on 853 227 711.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your local state member for Hammond. Also privileged to be the Shadow Minister for Veterans Affairs, Emergency Services and Regional Roads. So pleased to be part of the Great Southern Football League sponsorship. We've got a magnificent area through Langon Creek at Strathalbyn as part of my electorate, and making sure that we get right outcomes for people so that we can get better education services, better health services. We do Justice of the Peace services in the office at Murray Bridge, or we can come to you. Whatever needs you have, we can assist and get those state needs officiated with.
Business has picked up with my new wrap. They didn't just do the sign, they designed it too. Indoor or outdoor signs, Apex Custom Wraps have got the sign to make you stand out from the crowd. Banners, flags, posters, safety or magnetic signs, they've got the sign that will look mint in your business, on the fence or vehicle or footpath. No job is too big or too small, just drop your truck in and they'll give it a wrap. Our technicians are experienced and fully qualified. Apex Custom Wraps, 118 Morris Road, Murray Bridge, or call the team on 0424 158 600 or email ash at apexcustomwraps.com.au. You think of it, we'll wrap it.
Goodison Brewery. Come down for a beer or try a tasting paddle. Maybe bring a picnic and enjoy a day amongst the gum trees and vines. Try a Pilsner, Pale Ale, Ginger Beer, Golden IPA, cider, or one of the other 14 beers that are all naturally brewed and traditionally handcrafted right here on site at Goodison Brewery, 194 Sand Road, McLaren Vale. Open Tuesday to Sunday. See you there.
Stand out from the crowd with your special milestone with a banner from footybanners.com. Just give them a call and they can make a personalised banner as quick as you can run through it. Footybanners.com are your go-to for the grand final day as well. Keep them in mind and they'll whip up a banner and deliver it to you. When you got something to celebrate, do it right the first time with footybanners.com. Phone Mark 0488 288 243 or visit footybanners.com and order online. The community footy experts, footybanners.com.
West End are a proud, long-standing supporter of the Great Southern Football League. There is nothing more iconically South Australian than enjoying a famous red tint on the hill of your local footy ground, and West End will be right there for every clash this season, from round 1 all the way through until the grand final. West End, proudly South Australian, find us on the hill, supporting community sport. Giles Machinery have been working with Flurio and Murraylands farmers for over 40 years. Whether it's a brand new tractor or a used piece of farm equipment you're after, we get it or repair it with minimal fuss. On farm or in the workshop, our technicians have the experience and skills to cover all your needs. Balers, big and small, squares or round, headers, tractors, sprayers, mowers and seeders, we can help you on the ground. You name it, we know it. Check out our website, gilesmachinery.com.au or call 8536 3455.
The lights keep flickering, the switchboard needs an update, and the tenants are complaining there's no hot water. Who are we going to call? Zato Electrical. We can upgrade your lighting and power, hot water service, ceiling fans, switchboards, electrical maintenance, and testing and tagging. Whether it's a new build or renovations, domestic or commercial, they can do it all. Zato Electrical. Phone 0458 349 240. Call or email for a free quote servicing the Murraylands, Tailem Bend, and surrounding districts. Like Like your house, your car plays a huge part every day, so it's important you look after your assets. When you're looking to give your car some TLC, there's only one name you can trust: Goodyear Auto Care and A+ Electrical and Diesel. We specialise in consumer tyres, commercial tyres, car servicing, store services, brake servicing, balancing, wheel alignments, batteries, air conditioning, diesel tuning and auto electrical. Call Joel and the team today, 8536 2422 or 11 Rankin Street, Strathalbyn, the home of the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack RT. The Yankalilla Hotel, one of the best pubs on the Flurio. At the Yank, we offer you the very best in quality customer service and warm, friendly hospitality. Tuesday night is Schnitzel night. Their legendary Friday night meat raffles and wheel spins are not to be missed. Proud sponsors of the Yankalilla Football Club. Open 7 days. Go the Tigers! 105 Main South Road, Yankalilla. To book, phone 0885 58 2011 or check out the Yanks Smorgasbord specials on their Facebook.
There is only one way to get your team top of the ladder: Bridge Aluminium. Manufacturing under the brand All Weld, making platform ladders, orchid tripod ladders, tradie ladders and mezzanine ladders. They also manufacture vehicle canopies, ute trays, toolboxes and perform truck fit-outs. Aluminium material sales. Their range is the best. Drop into 225 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Email sales@bridgealuminium.com.au or phone 8532 5884. Bridge Aluminium. When it comes to ladders, they're the top team.
It's time to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. That's the feeling you get from the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, specialising in relaxation, remedial massage, trigger point therapy and reflexology. With on-the-spot health fund rebates available. Phone 8531 0499. Refresh your mind, body and soul with the Soul Deep Massage Clinic. 74 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
We are all set for what should be a ripping game as we see the Myponga-Sellicks run out of the banner. They're going for 3 premierships in the one day. The 14s and 17s have already done what they needed to. Now it's over to the reserves, but they are up against an undefeated, primed and ready McLaren Eagles Football Club, who are hoping to get on the winners list after last year's disappointment against Victor Harbour at Myponga Oval. They're out for redemption. They're going to have to get past a brutal, physical, tough, mean Myponga team that bring the heat week in, week out. But we should be in for an absolute cracking game as I welcome my partner in crime, Tommy Wyman. Welcome down to Victor Harbour Oval for a cracking B-grade clash.
Well, it's all set up, John, isn't it? There's a lot of great names out there on both sides. It should be a really outstanding game of reserves football, and there's a lot of talent out there still. You know, I know it's only the reserves, but that doesn't matter. There's a lot of very, very good footballers going around there who'd be playing A-grade in a lot of other clubs. So, you know, we're all set for what should be a really good contest.
Yeah, we'll flick through some of those names. You look at their 2 huge inclusions from McLaren in Henry Matthews, who has played A-grade all year across half forward. He will bring an explosive speed out there, as Jamie Smith will patrol, you would imagine, across half back and try to nullify Scotty Hunt when he goes forward. So they're 2 massive ins from McLaren coming back from injury. Coach Gianni said not prepared to take injured players into a grand final, so they will slot into the B grade. They got through training, no problem at all. And we can see also there's some really good players out there as well for McLaren. Kai Twigden has been in great form. Cam Jarrett and Aaron Rendy as well. As we will just take a minute for the coin toss out there in the middle. I think we're nearly ready for that. But just some good players for Myponga as well. You got the Hutchinsons out there. McGarry's a spark up forward. Vlugan, as we just flick out to our coin toss as the captains come together. Over to you, Bruce.
Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Oh, we're down here for the reserves coin toss thanks to Simply Shutters and Shades. Great sponsors right throughout the season. And it's the handshakes, traditional handshakes, as we come in for the all-important coin toss. The Great Southern Football League Grand Final 2025. Up she goes. And it's rolled out the back door. And McLaren have won the toss. And they'll kick to the left of screen. Back to our central commentary position as we get set up. And one of our new innovations for the B grade, we'll have 2 cameras running. So look forward to our coverage on MFLTV as we bring you coverage from 2 cameras, both sides of the oval. So it'll be McLaren kicking to the left of screen. Big thanks to Simply Shutters.
Bruce, great work in the middle. Air White winning the toss, and he'll be kicking to the left of screen. Probably has been the scoring end today. We've seen both Myponga teams run away in the last quarter, but you look at those flags, Tom, they are blowing straight in our faces. So you just need to be sure with the footy today. Make sure your shots on goal are goals. As Air White and Vlugan down there, Brady Vlugan, addressing their teams. Troy Johnson as well, doing a great job for Myponga. But who do you see as the danger men today, Tommy?
Well, I just think McLaren Districts, to be undefeated at this point is a remarkable achievement, and I think as we saw in the senior colts with Myponga, who had that similar sort of cloud looming over them of with the perfect season, I think McLaren Districts will get it done. They're so strong across the board, but no doubt Myponga-Sellicks have some of the tools to be able to challenge them. I think Daniel McCrow is an outstanding player at this level and has been for a number of years now. Look for him to have a big influence on the game if the Mudlarks are to be any chance of knocking down the powerful McLaren side. Also, another to look at is Jaden Hines, who obviously won a grade premiership with the Mudlarks last year. So he'll be looking to make it 2 premierships in 2 years for him.
Yeah, Chase Johnson as well provides plenty of grunt through the midfield, along with Hines. Carpenter just sets up everything across half-back, so he'll have a huge role down there as well. But it'll be interesting to see the matchups where Andrew Arthur goes as well. Will he take Air White? Will he take Cam Jarrett? They've got plenty of firepower down there at half forward as we just look across. Big Thomas Mills in there. Be up against big Scotty Hunt. He'll throw his weight around. He's a big boy. He doesn't mind a bit of rough and tough stuff. Expect this game to be one hell of a cracking first 5-10 minutes. There'll be bodies flying everywhere. The umpire holds the ball aloft. Here we go, 2025 reserve grade action on MFLTV. The umpire throws it up. Hunt gets the tap out, but it goes around there towards Twigden. He fires out a handball. Here's that hot footy we spoke about. Vlugan knocks it forward. Players go down like 10 pins, and away they go. In there, I think it's Brock James. Can't quite get his hands on it. Here comes the heat from Myponga. There, they fire it out. Can they get an early start? Flicks it over towards the 16. That's a shot on goal by Beard, and just goes to the left of screen. What a start out of the middle by Myponga. Just surged footy, Tommy. That was great to watch.
Yeah, love the hands of Scott Hunt there as well. That's what he's there to do, just fire it off and distribute, and it very nearly paid off for the Mudlarks. Probably had a little bit more time than he thought there, but you can't be too critical of a bloke who slams it on the boot with the pressure in this grand final.
Yeah, that's right. Early goal, early start. Just pressure on the ball there by D-Mac, and the umpire says that's okay. Bit of physicality, that's what you want early in the grand final. That one there just flicked out there towards Jawado. Can't quite bring it in. He snaps around the corner. Don't tell me Jawado has. He might have kicked this goal. Unbelievable start there. That is a Flurio Gin goal of the day.
FP Ag are your local independent rural resellers across the Flurio. Whether you require specialist fertiliser blending, spreading, agronomic or animal health advice, your FP Ag local bloke can help. Looking to buy or sell livestock? FP Ag can find the right marketing solution that suits your needs, supporting local sporting clubs and communities across the Fleurieu. All farms, all weather, all year. Your FP Ag team is working with you. FP Ag, we're in your field.
Yeah, back in the middle. What a start for the Mudlarks. They'll want to get on the board early. Scotty Hunt does his best work in the middle, and here they go again. Just that surge footy, get their hands on. It's going to be tough. Crash and bash in there. Millsy just flicks that one out towards Matthews, that big inclusion. Lambert, usually pretty good with a footy, but got a bit of pressure on him. This one's going to be chipped off. White, strong tackle brings him to ground, causes the turnover, and here's Gian Conyo. White says, come with me, boys. I'm the captain of this team. I want a premiership. Conyo straight in front of us. Got to be careful with the footy in his. Oh, it's just chipped off the ground there, but finds his man in Caruso. The left foot drives it up. And that one's going to drift out of bounds. Was it touched? It was. So we'll get a ball in. Left end, forward pocket in front of the McLaren District faithful, and they have come in numbers today.
Absolutely. Hot start again, as we've seen in the final so far. Interesting that Scotty Hunt is, doing a bit of the ruck work in the centre bounce, then drifting forward for the Mudlarks, so look for that one.
Yeah, absolutely there. There's Johnson, flicks that one out there. Looks like McGarry there, flicks that one up there towards Duardo's. Just kicked that goal. Big crashing back. Here's Rendy. Gabs it one way. He's going to take on the tackler. Probably you can't take on the tackler in the early minutes of this game. Lucky enough to get away with it. Here's Bollenhagen, can't quite bring it to ground. Through come the tattoos. When you got tattoos like that, Sam Beard says thanks very much. Handballs that one out wide towards Carpenter. He sets up everything. Great run and carry there by Deacon. Flicks across, but it's a bit of an ugly kick. It might pay off. Bang goes Rendy. Cleans up his man, but they've got numbers everywhere, Myponga. They've started this game red hot. Flings around in the long sleeves. And that's going to come down with rain on it. Mills just spoils his own person. And that will be a ball up, left hand forward pocket. Player just gets thrown to ground there. I think, is that going to be a free kick?
Well,
it is.
It was right in front of the umpire, and he decided not to.
Yeah, I don't mind that. You've got to understand that it's going to be physical early. Rendy on D-Mac. That is going to be one to watch. But around goes McGarry. McGarry just dribbles that one, dribbles that home. The Mudlarks have got two in the first 3.5 minutes, and they are on the board. McGarry with a cracking goal.
The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at The Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport.
Yeah, back in the middle as we have a look from the other point of view. Millsy gets up, can't quite bring that one down. Great spin and turn there by Hines. He started the game really well. They are firing on all cylinders. They look like Hawthorn from last night. Chips that one up, and there's a mark, an intercept mark by that man coming into the team, Jamie Smith. Chips that one out wide. I think that's Brock James out there, the left footer. It is. This is a bit more like McLaren, realising it, just cool and calm it down.
Absolutely, and what better hands to have it in than Heath Lambert. He's the man he knows what to do in these sort of situations. They've had the first 2 goals kicked against them. Just need to slow it down, take a bit of tempo out of it, and retain possession for a couple of minutes.
Yep, Levens just drives that one up there. There's Henry Matthews. He's going to be forward of the ball. I think that might have been Hill out there, and that one's just going to dribble across the face of goal. A dangerous kick inside, smash and crash there right on Hutchinson. He's going to have a sore body from that one. Bang! There's another big tackle. Might have been too high. The umpire said it was. Not taking a backward step. Myponga, and you can see here Hutchinson is very sore. But he's a wily old customer. He will know what to do. Kick. Very dangerous kick. Henry Matthews bringing pressure. Bang, bang. That could be in the back for mine. It is. They just need to compose themselves in McLaren. They are under the pump.
Yeah, it was good intent from Caruso. Just didn't lay the tackle correctly. So, but it's better from McLaren. The pressure's better.
Yep, the Jamie Smith. He's going to be hard to get past.
Absolutely, he's an outstanding defender. Probably one of the best defenders in the A grade competition. So to have him down back in the reserves is a massive boost for McLaren.
It is. Here's Levens there. He'll swing onto the left foot, chips it up. It's a disappointing kick, and he's peeled off his man and taken the mark. right on the last line of defence. The umpire calls play on. White realises that brings the pressure, and that pressure has caused a turnover. Henry Matthews has got it. He chips over. Oh, it's a disappointing kick, looking for his captain in white. It's spilled over the back to Jared. He won't miss this. Jared's kicked his first. The Eagles are on the board.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murrayland and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
Back in the middle, the big boys go up. Scotty Hunt, he's going to be tough to beat all day. Just hanging on there against one of the best players on the ground. Chase Johnson drives that one up forward there, looking for McGarry. Good spoil there by, might have been Daniels. Flicked around. That was Connor Lyons, sorry. Flicked up. This is one here. D-Mac and Rendy. That's the one we want to watch. D-Mac just can't quite bring that one down. Out towards Conyo. Might have copped the high on. The umpire said play on. Bollenhagen drives that one out. Matthews can't grab it. Either can Goma. White can. White flicks it off to Caruso. Caruso inboard, looking for Twigden. What can he do? He's got company. He's got plenty of company. And Myponga turn it over. Great play. Oh, that's an overzealous handball, though. Here comes Jared. He can't get it. Goes to ground. Swings that one out to Hutchinson. He seems like he's recovered pretty well over the head of Conyo, but it's going to just miss his opponent there and Haverty. Anyway, in comes, solid tackle there. Up there towards Matthews. Can't quite bring it to ground. Good second effort. The umpire said play on. A strong tackle there by Goma. This game has some serious heat, Tommy.
Well, I thought Matthews was a little bit unlucky not to get a free kick there, but it's fair umpiring. Yeah, and they're not paying too many of the sort of borderline calls. They're letting it play out, which is what you want to see in a grand final.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. You don't want to see Tiggy Touchwood ones paid. Just let the boys play, and let the boys play they do. Scotty Hunt, he knows how to play. In comes Levens, flings around on the left foot, looking for White. White can't bring it down to ground. He's a crafty player, ends up winning the ball, gets a rush kick out there towards McCurrick. McCurrick flicks out the handball, but has been well intercepted there by James Hutchinson. And bang, crash, gone.
Yeah,
solid tackle by Goma.
Goma, that's fantastic tackling from a big man. That's exactly what you want. Yeah, McLaren, obviously Myponga kicked the first 2 goals here, but I think McLaren have settled really nicely. Obviously, they got that goal on the ball through Jarrett, and now their pressure's right up to task. And I think this is going to be really pleasing for the coaching staff of McLaren Districts, this response.
Yeah, definitely. They're under the pump, and you will not see a better reserves outfit than the long sleeve 69 permed mullet than Will Goma. His mum, Sadie, is one of the absolute legends around the club. He needs to start this out the right, and he has just absolutely lived up to 69, permed hair, long sleeve, different coloured shorts. Will Goma, bang out in the full. He'll come back better, though. Drives this one up there. Bollenhagen can't quite bring that one down. Myponga got the numbers here, but it's going to be flicked across the line by Conyo, and the boundary umpire says, I'll flick that one in. Disappointing by Goma.
Well, yeah, you summed it up pretty well. I think it was definitely a reserve sort of moment there, but I think, as you say, he'll play a big role in this game with the bigger frame there. His ability to take the ball to ground, if he doesn't mark it, will be really important.
Oh, McCurrick with speed, but you know who's got more speed? And that was the 40, and Hines, I think it was, bringing him down. Magnificent tackle.
Yeah, if you've got Hines up and about and chasing and really putting in, that's exactly what you want from a Myponga-Sellicks perspective. He's played a lot of A-grade football, a really, really talented junior player who won some medals at junior level, and he'll have a big say in this game for the Mudlarks.
Yeah, Zaid Edwards there as well. He's got a good match up there on Connor Lyons. Out this ball comes to the 16 in Beard, but it's going to come back to a free kick. Might be to Hines.
Yep. We saw Hines.
Hines takes off.
He just grabbed it out of the ruck then and moved it forward, but here he is with the free kick.
Oh, and did he cop one there from Bollenhagen? It was fair. And he is down, and he is winded, and he is sore. Not sure if we've got a replay on that, but one man you don't want to run into is Jared Bollenhagen. He went down, and they are running all around him now as we see a little bit of push and shove behind the ball. If we can get an MGA replay on that, here it comes. You watch just as he gets rid of it, just stops in his tracks and bang!
Yeah, right in the that'll hurt. Yep,
Ooh,
that
right
will
in that
hurt.
breadbasket.
Yep.
You'll be sucking them in for days, will Jaden Hines. And that man who, it wasn't a late hit or a dirty, he just sort of stopped, and the momentum of Hines ran straight into Bollenhagen. He'll get a 25 against Juwada here.
I think Hines is all right. He's back up on his feet. He might be
it's
just
good to see.
Spend a couple of minutes up forward, I think.
Bollenhagen drives this one in there, looking for Jarrett. Just was he in French? Here's Gomer's chance. Oh, he's gone out of midair and missed that one. Oh, he'll be ruining that one. Probably should have picked it up. Everyone wants holding the ball, but Gomer should have just... Oh, that's a long way down from a big man.
It's a long way down. Probably not the play there, but, he'd probably love to have that set shot again. Probably would have liked to have that moment again as well.
He'll get his moment in the sun, that's for sure. Here's Matthews. He flings around. Play on advantage. Play on advantage. Henry Matthews has kicked one. The Eagles have got their second game here at Victor Harbour.
There's only one thing better than a footy win. That's sitting back relaxing with a Fluorio gin. Small batch handcrafted gins using a combination of botanicals, just like my favourite, the Fluorio Sunset. Nothing beats it. Check out the new Fluorio Gin Distillery and Cellar Door at 464 Fork Tree Road, Myponga. How about your own gin with a personalised label for your special event or even a grand final win? Grab a Fluorio Gin 3-pack or the popular vanilla vodka. That'll keep you coming back. You can click and save at fluoriogin.com.au, distillery right to your door. Or call Shane 0400 254 933. Fluorio Gin, seriously good gin.
Mills and Juardo in the middle now, round to 11s. He's been great early. Gets a kick up forward. It's going to be intercepted, though. Beautifully intercepted there by Carpenter. He sets everything up for him across half-back. He's been outstanding this year. There goes Johnson. Flicks it back through to Carpenter, I think it is. Chips it inside. Beautiful take. Run and carry there by Howlett. Drives it up. Oh, Scotty Hunt. And the umpire says play on. I thought he might have had a chip. Outside there goes McGarry around the outside. Can't quite get it down. Here's this man Hines. Resting up forward. He's going to be dangerous. Easily slips around. Chips it in board. Oh, just chipped off there. Just can't quite make that out. Might be Caruso down there, I think it is.
Yep. Yeah, it was an outstanding mark, wasn't it? It was the right idea from Hines to sort of...
Oh,
what a mark.
There's a great grab. That's a Solomon's flooring mark of the day. Out there right in front of the hill. Drives this one in with a long left foot. Goes over the back. Well judged by Rendy. Rendy, one of the unluckier players, have missed out on a few grand finals, a few premierships. Chips this one up. It's a disappointing kick, and Duarte will chop that off, but it's just been dropped, and the umpire has paid... Not sure what he's paid there. Might have been a... I'm unsure, but he'll take the relieving free kick, drive that one in forward again. Oh, great mark there again.
Now you see the McLaren districts. That's strong.
Oh, costly mistake.
Well, you see that backline standing up under pressure. That was a little bit of a mistake there, but they're starting to take those intercept marks, which is really important for the Eagles.
Yeah, Caruso there just making a costly mistake, and it's last possession out. Scotty Hunt will be the recipient of that. He could, you would imagine, would go the right foot. Banana. What can he do? Look at all those Mudlark, Keen, Faithful looking on. He's gone it, but gone a bit skinny. And a minor score, which will extend their lead to 2 behinds. We tick past 15 minutes.
We've got Heath Lambert here as the deepest forward for the Eagles, which is interesting.
Yeah, that is an interesting one. He's a very smart footballer, male medalist, best and fairest champion of the game.
And he's so smart, Heath. He'll know exactly where to position himself to get it.
He's going to hit up, but Cam Jarrett says, no, I'm going to go longer towards White. Can't quite bring it down. Great defence there. Goes a second effort and front on... No, he's gone the other way. Yeah, White doesn't understand. Not sure I do either, but Hutchins will take the free kick and chip that one out wide. Find his man deep inside the forward pocket. Looks like a few more showers might just be coming across as Myponga look to possess the ball out of the back line.
It might be time to turn the lights on, I think. It's quite dark here at Victor Harbour, and there's enough wind around to sort of disrupt the kickers, and patchy rain has has sort of been plaguing the day a little bit. Not that it's too hard or enough to really influence the play too much, but it's around.
Yeah, great close-up there by our second camera over there on the clubroom side. Gives a beautiful close-up picture. Sort of choose your own adventure today. We've got 2 cameras rolling, state-of-the-art work by our producers. Mills taps that one down. That's probably going to run out of bounds. No, well kept in there by Deacon. Snaps around on the left. This is where Myponga can be dangerous. They are. I think that's through Vlugan. Johnson flicks that one out wider, looking for his man in Haverty. Goes one way or the other. Oh, it's a disappointing kick, though, straight towards James. And there's also a disappointing kick out to one of his other younger fans in here in McCarrick. McCarrick will try to take on the tackler. Well tackled there. Myponga have got the numbers. They've got to be quick, though. Flicks it out wide. This is where they can become under pressure as we just flick around, and that will be carried out of bounds. As we look at our umpires today, Josh Clayton, David Smith and Lee Pope doing a great job early as well, not paying the little tiggy touchwood ones, letting the players play.
I think the umpires have been great all day. They have. As you mentioned, they haven't. We haven't noticed them too much, which I think is always a good sign.
Yeah, definitely. So all kudos to the umpires and congratulations to them to getting grand final berth. As you see a few words there between Twigden and Duardo. A lot of mates out here, but no mates when you cross that white line. And that one flicked out, and that will be another ball in right in front of our commentary box. Have a look at our app, the Fluoro app. You can download that today. It gives you all the details and the scores, everything you need to know with Fluoro footy, Great Southern footy. Mills and Duardo. Mills with the height advantage. Duardo brings that one down. Heel goes to kick, misses it. The umpire says play on. You made an attempt. Kicks that one up there by Caruso. Can't quite bring it down. Air wide, puts some physicality on there. You got to go this ball. He does. McCurrick, well done. Flicks that one out there looking for Matthews. Can't quite bring it down. Intercepted by Hutchins. Oh, strong tackle there on Deacon. Can't quite bring him down though. And now Myponga. Out they go. They've got a couple extra board if this ball sits. It didn't sit. They had players everywhere. They had Jawado and they had Mackerel as well. Now they've still got them. McLaren still haven't picked them up, and there's a 25-metre penalty, and that's probably going to be close to in range.
Yeah, McCrow's just making his way inside 50 now, so he's going to be a marking target. Here he is, hitting up at the ball.
You'd kick to him. He hasn't really got an opponent on him.
Yeah, that's a bit of a concern for McLaren. It won't hurt them in the end. I don't think he's going to get his hands on it, is he?
He's still intercepted by Brock James. Gee, McCrow was just out there for days, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
Probably should have used him earlier.
It was clever running. He was out there for a while and just couldn't quite get his hands on it. Couldn't quite make himself known.
Yep, clever inboard there by Hill. Finds Bollenhagen. Started well. Brother played a little bit of footy for Fremantle. Chips that one out very wide. That ball's going to skid through with the rain. And it's going to be taken across the line by Rory Long. As we are nearly up to the 20-minute mark. 2-2-14 plays 2-1-13. It's been a great, really hot, hard first quarter of footy.
Looks like that rain's coming down a little bit. Definitely time to turn the lights on, I think, if you're the ground staff here at Victor Harbour.
Yep, get them on. Pay the power bill, you'll be right. That's what you need to do for Great Southern footy. Hopefully you're watching all across the nation. As now they've got players out here again. One of them is Haverty as well. He's had a great start to the game, but it's going to be wrapped up there. Is McGarry, I think it is. And there it is, the 20-minute mark. Siren goes. First quarter action all wrapped up here at Victor Harbour. And we have McLaren holding on to the slender lead. 2-14. Plays Myponga 2-1. Tommy, what do you think of that first quarter?
Well, it was a really hot start from Myponga-Sellicks, wasn't it? They kicked 2 goals in less than, I think it was about 4 minutes there, and they looked absolutely on. But then a really good job from McLaren Districts to just steady and compose, and eventually they got a couple of goals back and they hit the front there in the end. And I think it's a really even contest. There weren't too many goals late in the term. But it's a really even contest. But I just really love the way McLaren were able to respond after kicking those 2 goals. You know, you're undefeated all season, and then you suddenly get 2 goals kicked in quick succession against you in the grand final. The pressure would be on, but to stand up and respond and get a couple back, really important for McLaren.
Yeah, McLaren just steady there late after a fierce start by Myponga-Sellicks. We'll take a break from our sponsors and we'll be back with second quarter action here on MFL Live TV.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace. And there's magic in a Solomon store.
If it's time to add a little magic to your windows, our Sultan's range of custom-made blinds, shutters, curtains and outdoor screens means there's something for every home. And that's why
There's magic in a Solomon store.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you.
Contact John, MGA Flurio, 0439 886 331.
Simply Shutters and Shades. The simple choice when it comes to blinds, curtains, shutters and shades. With over 15 years experience, we know our stuff and we know how to help you. Zip track and zip screen, roller shutters or plantation shutters, or maybe you prefer curtains. Whatever you need, we can help make it simple and easy for you. Call Simply Shutters and Shades today. Book your free design consultation and let the team transform your vision into reality. Simply Shutters and Shades, 0413 688 486, and remember to ask for the MFLTV discount.
My baler's not picking up, the mower's not cutting it, and it's time to upgrade the tractor. It's all come at once. For the man on the land, farming is a 365 days a year tie. Lucky we got Giles Machinery just around the corner. MD and JA Giles can service all your equipment with their qualified technicians and mechanical service. For over 40 years servicing the Murraylands and Flurio farmers, Giles Machinery, Dunreath Road, just off Milnes Road, Strathalbyn. Phone 0885 363 455. Giles Machinery, experience on every line.
Me and the girls, we'd like to thank you for choosing Flurio Milk. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to continue doing what we love, helping make farming sustainable for the next generation.
For my family, some things are really important. Flurio milk is fresh, from car to shelf within 24 hours. They're locally family owned, community minded and passionate about farming. Real healthy dairy products, the way they used to taste.
Flurio Milk, South Australian and proud of it.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langons Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
Yeah, back in the middle. What a great quarter we had there. We've got Hunt and Mills in the ruck. Yeah, Caruso and Johnson. Hines in the middle. Twigden, all the big guns are in there. Bollenhagen will throw his weight around. What can we expect this quarter, Tommy? What's your feel? It's only early terms, but
I think, I think the first goal will be massive. But I really, just as I said before, we had the break. I just love the McLaren response. So, they've kicked the last couple. I think they might continue on this quarter, but you can wait and see. Myponga-Sellicks are a very good side who have earned their way into this grand final by knocking off some quality sides as well. Most recently, Victor Harbour. So it should be an outstanding contest.
yeah, you're going to need D-Mac up there to get his hands on the footy. Hines, Hunt's been good early. So is McGarry. There's Johnson there. Can't quite get his hands on the ball. There's that man we spoke about. Hines copped the heavy knock early. They got a player out the back here. Can't quite get it. Great tackle there by Tom Daniels. Just took down Braden Waite. Thought he was open there. Had a bit of real estate to work with. James up against Juardo. Brings it down, but straight towards Hines. Around the outside of the boot. How's it going to bounce? It will bounce through for a minor score. And Andrew Carlin will bring it in as he just says, no, I won't. I'll flick that over to the left foot. Beautiful kick of Brock James. Played a bit of A-grade football as well. He's a talented kid. You can see that left foot drives that one up there looking for Mills. Hunt does the body work, but it comes down there, flicked around the corner there by the 47 in Rory Long. Here's Matthews. This is the battle we've been looking at all day. And that one's taken across the line. Great stuff there by Scott Carpenter.
Yeah, absolutely. Look for Henry Matthews to have a real influence on this game. He's a quality player. Him and all of his brothers as well. Such a great players, all of them. And I just think that he'll be outstanding on this grand final day.
Yeah, we look towards his brother tomorrow in the SANFL grand final, James Matthews.
Yep, of course.
Jimmy playing for Sturt. They're looking to get redemption from last year, so they're starting red-hot favourites as well. That looked a bit higher for me. The umpire said play on. Here's Lions. Flicks that one around the corner, but it's all Myponga here, and they should take the relieving mark, and they do through Troy Johnson, the captain. Johnson flicks that one out. Here it goes up towards D-Mac. He's got 3 there to beat. One of them's Rendy. Just gets the handball out late. Here's Bollenhagen. He has a little fumble. And the umpire says play on advantage, I think it was. Oh, it's a funny old bounce there by Long. You don't bounce on the quicker pitch, and that's turned it over there. Carpenter, Matthews tackles him. Mills just flicks it forward. Out there looking for Conyo. Johnson there applies the pressure as well. In comes Matthews, and he gave away a free kick. Just slightly high, the umpire said. Handballs that one off there. Carpenter, he sets everything up across half-back. What a kick that was.
That's an outstanding kick. Yeah, just demanded that the leading man came towards the footy.
And as good a kick as that was, a disappointing kick there going forward.
A little bit of a waste there, I think, from Myponga. But what a kick it was to sort of spot up that man on half forward, and probably should have done a little bit more with it.
Yeah, Carpenter knows how to use the ball. He's done it all year off half-back. That's going to be a good one to watch. I think he's matched up on Matthews there, so Matthews is going to have to be aware of that. That Carpenter does love, they use him as a real quarterback across half-back to set everything up. He's such a beautiful user as the balls we just saw. This one's brought in there by Lyons. Didn't like the treatment he got. Just goes back and lets him know. Little bit of a fumble there. Bang! Crash. That looked high to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rory Long, and that's on D-Mac. You don't have to fire him up. Daniel Mackrell realising it, bombs it in Long. Jamie Smith's under it and does take a comfortable mark. D-Mac copped that one very high. It looked like an ugly one. That could have been...
Could have hurt the neck there as well, the way he went in.
Yeah, to me, it'd be close to a yellow card. But anyway, they kick it up forward there. In they come. Mills almost gets ridden on, the big guy. And there's the free kick.
Yep, definitely a free kick there. Sort of a couple of reckless tackles to start this second quarter here.
Yeah, that's right. You just got to be careful. And a 25-metre penalty there against Hunt, not giving the ball back quick enough. Plenty of players back in the Mudlarks, though. He's got White short. Won't use him. Chips it over. Long up there looking for little Lambert. Falls out the back. Myponga got numbers here through the agency of Andrew Arthur. Oh, snap around the body. Don't tell me he's just stolen that, has Matthews.
Wow. Well, that's what he can do. He doesn't need much time or space to throw it on the boot, and he nearly curled home his second there.
Yeah, he does. That's going to be an intriguing battle. Matthews and Carpenter, 2 stars out there today. You've got Carpenter who loves to play off his man and play loose, but then you got Matthews so dangerous around goals, but also needing to keep an eye on Carpenter as well. That'd be a magnificent matchup here. Goma with front position, can't quite bring it down. I think that was Hutchinson. Did bring it down, flicks it out back towards Hutchinson. A strong tackle there as the umpire goes down. Everyone's going down today. It's a hot in the kitchen. They flick this one out there towards Waite. Waite now finds his man. He chips it up, and that's a magnificent kick. Finds his man there in Chase Johnson. One of the prime movers.
Really difficult kick to hit that one, so it's really good that came off.
Yeah, it did.
Dangerous.
So that's a disappointing kick. There's just been a few kicks, Myponga. I think if they can settle and hit up a few more kicks like we just spoke about there, where Haverty just nailed it, and that's gone straight down Johnson's throat. He'll love this. So a little bit of back and forth. Unsure of what to do. Now finds his man. It's just gone over the top again there by Johnson. So a couple of disappointing kicks. Link up, find Matthews. Matthews with speed. Flicks it into Levens. Levens outside. They've got runners. One of them's White. Good use of the handball here. Matthews is going to bring pressure. Goes one way or the other. He's got speed, but not that much speed. And he's gone. And don't they let him know about it there. And it's on here too. Matthews and Hutchinson and White's in there as well. Matthews just need to give that first give. He's a speedster, but you just need to give that first give. As we look at the Johnny Craven replay there, where the umpire went down as well. Look at him, bang, bang. Looks like he got shot in the ankle. Hunt now. Handballs over the top to no one in particular. Here's Hill. He gets bumped off the ball by Hines. In goes Long. Long cops one high. The umpire says play on. The umpire will ball that one up. Gee, there's some feeling in this one now, Tommy.
Yeah, interesting to see the Matthews and the Hutchinsons go at it. Good friends, obviously. The families there, so really outstanding stuff.
Yeah.
Bit of feeling in it as well. All friendly, I think.
Yeah, they are really close family friends there, the Hutchinsons and the Matthews. Hutchinson had lived next door, spent plenty of time together. Scotty Hunt, recipient of the free kick, drives that one in, has got the distance, it hasn't. They're looking for Duardo, can't quite bring it down, he does now. Flicks it out the back, McLaren get numbers back. Here's Duardo again, ball bounces away from him, straight into the lap of Rendy, and he's wrapped up. Smack bang, 45 metres out, straight in front. Still haven't seen that first goal for this quarter. It's huge, this first goal. Who can grab the ascendancy?
Yeah, a little bit of a stalemate early on here. There hasn't been a goal for a little while now, so both sides just getting a feel for it.
Yeah, just got a couple of loose players back here. I think that's Nick Hutchings back there, playing as a loose one in front of Goma. So McLaren will have their loose player probably at the contest. So just feeling each other out. And Hutchings now picks up Jarrett. Another ball up, reset again. This one flicks out wide, right in front of our other TV camera there. Great vision there by Bruce out there on the outside. Finds Jarrett. Jarrett flings it inside, looking for Twigden. Twigden can't get his hands on it. Now Myponga bringing some pressure. Dangerous kick across the face of goal. This could be that first goal we talked about. Off to Hines. Hines with the right foot. It's just going to dribble, and Smith cuts that one off and does very well to Bollenhagen. I thought Hines probably didn't see Big Smithy there. Tried to dribble it through. This is a big ball out here for Mills. Can't quite grab it. He just needs to bring it to ground. He does. He does a great battle. Second effort. Clever little toe poke there by the big fella. That's a free kick for mine. The umpire says play on. He put the whistle to the mouth, then put it away. Bollenhagen brings this one to ground. Here's the danger man again in Hines. Barrels that one up forward. Smith's under it. Can't quite get it on. I think it's a free kick down the ground. Smith's got a free kick. I think Hines just copying another hit there again.
Yeah, another hit. I don't think it was too late, but it was just when he was as he was kicking, and he's in the walls today, Jaden Hines.
Yeah, isn't he wide? And he's a prime mover, so we'll just keep our left eye on that one as our right eye looks out towards the outer side, right in front of our cameras there.
Yeah, it looks like Matthews might be off the ground, and that's Scotty Carpenter, who's playing pretty loose there at cross half back. Now he's sort of being picked up by Liam McCurrick.
Yeah, McCurrick just picking up him. As we see,
Iron's still down, so
yeah, he looks in a world of hurt here. He might be going off. Yeah, this one drives in. Duardo can't quite bring it down. This one flicks out the back. Didn't quite get the bounce of the ball they needed, but the pressure comes. Bang! Crash! Solid tackle. Myponga, they are known for their physicality, and they are not letting us down.
Well, yeah, it's just really interesting. Jaden Hines, I think there's two major contests where he's been sort of hit in the midriff, but also another couple of times as well where he's been hit sort of just as he's kicking as well, which, they add up.
Yeah, definitely. We saw that one early in the first quarter as we just see that one last possession. Matt Hill will be the recipient. Dangerous kick. I don't think it was meant for him. I think it was meant for McCurrick. And luckily, Bollenhagen earning the free kick. Started the world game well. There's Bollenhagen. Solid man. Drives that one up, looking for Gomer. He's got about 5 to compete with. And he's hanging on. It didn't need to give that free kick away either.
It was definitely there. I think our cameras would have picked it up fairly well. Just had that hand sort of locked up.
You had a 3-on-1. You just had to body him out and let someone fly across and be that third man up.
Yeah, I think it was Hutchings that sort of was about to fly, but probably didn't need to do that.
So he drives this one up there looking for White. He'll fly. Can't quite bring it down. Lemon's there. Well done by Hutchins. Can't quite. Beautifully intercepted there by Lambert. Goes with the right foot. Here's a foot race. Jarrett's got speed. His opponent has as well. Myponga do magnificently. It's just intercepted there. I think that was Deacon. Flings around on the left. Finds Goma. Goma just nudged under the ball magnificently there by Haverty. Haverty goes to ground. Said he got the hairball out. Carpenter flicks it off, but it's all McLaren. Smith will mop up. Smith chips it out, finds Lambert, can't quite. There's a little one over the shoulder.
He's going to win a free there, yep. He's going to get out of jail.
Tyler Daniel just playing from behind. Lambert, the evergreen champion.
How good. It's so good to see him still playing in another grand final. About to turn 40, but you wouldn't know it the way he plays. So smart, and he looks as fit as anyone else out there, so it's fantastic. That'll be a free kick, you'd think, to Levens.
Yeah, he's got the headgear on, so no worries. Copping one around the ear massage. Here's Levens with the orange boots. The headgear looks the part. Chips that one inside the hill. Just the required 15.
15.1, I reckon.
15.1. Jarrett can't quite bring that one down. The umpire says play on. Mills just scraps that one forward. There's some speed with McCurrick. As we can look on our scoreboard, she's 0-0-1 this quarter. And bang, away they go again. Just no one home.
Straight to Jamie Smith. Yeah, he positioned himself really well there, Jamie Smith, and was set up by himself for a long time and just read the play really well, which he can do at this level.
Yeah, Smith and Lambert. Lambert with a dangerous kick. Now they're going to have to work back here, McLaren. Luckily, it just fumbles. Rendy comes through, soccers that one off the ground. Up there towards, that's a free kick for mine. It should have been on Lockie McKenzie. Looked like he had plenty of frontal contact. The umpire said no, it's another bomb. This one's going to find Smith again. He goes to punch this time, up against Mackerel. And D-Mac says, I will wrap that one in. As we just look at the replay here, it looked like he was pushed right in the front. It was a free kick for mine, but the way it worked out, they got the free kick, they got the kick and relieved the pressure. Mills in there doing his best work. Can't quite bring it out. We'll have another ball up, but still a goalless quarter. Only the 1 point scored.
Very difficult to come by this quarter. It was interesting. Myponga hit those obviously two first initial goals of the game in really quick succession, but nothing since then.
Caruso there, that's holding the ball for mine. Tried to break too many. Fantastic tackle there by Braden Waite. Looks a little bit sore as well. It's going to be a battle all the way to the end here. War of nutrition. Who can stand up the longest? Chips it dangerously. Hill intercepts that. Disappointing kick there.
Yeah.
I don't see much value with that one. Chipping it out wide.
No, that wasn't the right decision there. No. So Matthews pushing up to this contest. Look for him to get on the bike and use that speed.
Yep. He's got plenty of it. He's got some minder there right next to him there. Mills flicks that one down in front. That's well done by McKenzie. And he'll get wrapped up, though, by that man Matthews we just spoke about.
It's a real contest, isn't it? Real arm wrestle so far.
Yeah, there's no even space out there. Not a centimetre to work with. Hill realising that. Gets a rough kick up there towards Levens. Can't quite. Beautiful done there by Hutchinson. Brings that one out. He led the younger Levens to the ball. Did the wily customer. Slams that one on the left foot. All out here on his own is Haverty. Just couldn't quite compete the mark. The umpire said play on. Drifts that one out there towards Vlugan. Vlugan up. Can't quite get through Smith. Strong tackle there. Did he have it? The umpire said you did not. And McGarry will be the recipient of the free kick. And it won't be a 25, I'm not sure. Players still remonstrating. You don't want to just gift them goal square. McGarry there earning the free kick. Let's have a look at it again. It just held on when he didn't have the ball. And these shots on goal, Tommy, just have to be goals.
They're absolute gold at this point of the game. They're so hard to come by, particularly in this quarter, so you need to make them count. Difficult to kick to this sort of end. With that breeze, you sort of see it drifting to the left often, but you'll have to account for that with this set shot.
Right in front of the McLaren District faithful. They would be giving him a lipful for sure. Kicks on the way, looks pretty good off the boot. He loves it. Myponga extended their lead to 7 points.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace. And there's magic in a Solomon's store.
If it's time to add a little magic to your windows, our Sultan's range of custom-made blinds, shutters, curtains and outdoor screens means there's something for every home. And that's why
there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Back in the middle, what a goal that was. McGarry popped that one through and they are on here. They have tails up.
Well, yeah, it took 14, 15 minutes into this second term for the first goal to come, but eventually it did, and it was an excellent set shot. It never looked like missing.
No, D-Mac will be loving this as the player coach out there. A low-scoring dogfight is exactly what he would have wanted. He doesn't want it out there and open and let McLaren's young crew run rings around him. He wants it in tight and in close, and that's exactly what they've got. Another strong tackle there. Look at him go again. That's Deacon there laying a strong tackle. He gets a pat on the back. Says that's exactly what we want. The runner comes out and gives his encouragement as well. Umpire throws that one up for the third ball up, and this will be another ball up. This is playing into Myponga's hands. Another strong tackle there as well. And the umpire will ball it up again.
Absolutely. You mentioned playing into Myponga's hands. They'll love this bash and crash style. They'll look to force it forward, get a bit of territory, but they dearly love another goal before half-time. It would be a real confidence-boosting heading into the main break.
Yeah, just taken down there, and he's going to be pinged holding the ball. I think that was Andy Carlin there, just couldn't quite break the tackle. No, sorry, my mistake. That was Levens, couldn't quite break the tackle. Swing it out wide, right on the logo of the great Southern footy. Where else would you rather be on a spring Saturday afternoon down here watching live on MFLTV? We've already seen Myponga win 2 grand finals. Can they get a third? They would be pumping down there at Mudlark Park tonight if they can bring home 3 premierships.
Well, it certainly would. It's a fair effort to have 3 sides in the grand final, let alone win them all. So it would be. We'll wait and see in this reserves game, though.
Yep, that one's just flicked out the back. Rendy can't quite get his hands on it. Goes to grounds. Plenty of players going to ground early. I think the team that can hold their feet, hold their nerve, use the ball wisely. Will it be the team that comes out on top? 7-point margin here. 2-2 plays 3-3. Myponga's way. They've started both quarters really well and holding McLaren up here. This one comes out wide. Gomer's got to go. Oh, courageous back there was Hutchinson. Brought the ball to ground. Flicks that one out wide. Up there looking for his man. Smith comes over the top. In there's McKenzie. He can't quite get it. This one's out the back towards Carpenter. Carpenter and Lambert, 2 of the better players going around. Flicks that one off to Hill. This is McLaren. He takes a bounce. Hill finds Jarrett. He fumbles something he should have done. Flicked it up there towards Hill. Back towards Matthews. Good play. Matthews on the left was collected after. The umpire said play on. Now this one's bash and crash. Is that Levens around the corner? Levens has kicked her behind. Better football by McLaren though. Bit of handball, bit of run, bit of overlap.
Yeah, it was better, wasn't it? You saw that's one of the few times they've really been forward this quarter. It's but it took Henry Matthews took a big hit as well after that. After he got rid of it, did well to distribute it. But I also love the hands of Heath Lambert while he's being tackled to be able to distribute and really set off the handball chain. It was excellent.
Yeah, that's what we're going to have to see, who can be calm under pressure. If you can be calm under pressure in a hot game like this, it's going to do you the world of good. Hutchinson now drives this one long, looking for that man to get. Oh, he's been fantastic today, hasn't he? Absolutely everywhere is Scotty Carpenter. Flings that one off, now brings the pressure though, and he finds Vlugan. Vlugan, the captain, puts his man under pressure. I think that was McKenzie. Probably just had some players deep there. I think it was Zaid Edwards there in the long sleeves, was all by himself. Probably could have used the longer option. Easy to say from the commentary box though. They flick this one out here. Levens has started the game well, kicks that one up there. Jarrett's under this one, can't bring it down. Lambert, front and centre, got rid of it. How did he? We're not sure. Flicks that one out wider. This should be Bollenhagen's to collect. Got a nasty bounce. McGarry with speed and skill done fantastic. Hands that one off. Another strong hit as he got rid of it as well. And the umpires picked that one up. So some are being picked up after the disposal. Some are not. So it's probably best just to put the pressure on, but without doing it too viciously. Lockie McKenzie drives that one up forward to 1-on-1. And they'll be in the back. Spins around on the left foot, drives this one in long. You know he'll be looking for D-Mac. He's not there though. The McLaren player goes to ground. Bit of aerial ping-pong. Rendy's in there, got tackled straight away. The forward pressure, Tommy, by Myponga has been a standout so far.
Hasn't it? And I really love the clearance work too. They've been excellent in the midfield. As we see half-time, well, you'd have to say Myponga-Sellicks would be thrilled with that start. They've obviously kicked the first 2 goals of the game. Then to get one late in the second quarter there gives them a lead by 8 points. How did you see that first half, Johnny?
Yeah, very difficult for McLaren to move the ball. So Myponga doing their job. Can they withhold it though? You look at our goal scorers there for McLaren. Henry Matthews with 1 and Cam Jarrett with 1. That snap around the body. They've got their 2 goals. As we flick over to Myponga's goal scorers, they've had 2 goal scorers. I think Jawado kicked that first goal of the game, that one out of nowhere. McGarry's got a couple, and best players so far on the ground, Tommy?
Well, I think whenever the ball's been in McGarry's vicinity, he's really attacked it very, very hard. And the most important thing is he's finished off his work as well in front of goals, kicked a very crafty goal in the first quarter, and then was the only goal kicker in that second where he nailed that set shot. So I really like the work of him as well. But I think McLaren would love to get the midfield a little bit more involved. I think Levens has done well in there with the helmet on, but if you can get Lambert a little bit more involved, Jared a little bit more involved, Kai Twigden as well, and I think White would be good to get his hands on the ball a little bit more. It's really evenly poised, and I think we're in for an absolutely fascinating second half.
Yeah, great wrap up there, Tommy Wyman. Fantastic as we look at both camera work there. Half-time here at Victor Harbour Oval sees an 8-point margin to Myponga, trying to upset the perfect season for McLaren Districts. We'll take some feedback from our sponsors and we'll see you for the all-important Premiership quarter.
What does farming and the BT50 have in common? They are both reborn and built from the ground up. Perfect for the man on the land or that adventure, the BT50 is available at Duddon's Murraylands. Duddon's are a 70-year-old, third-generation, family-owned, multi-franchise dealer that you can trust. Now with Ford, so check out their Everest. Duddon's are your 4x4 and SUV specialists. Visit either of their 2 Murraybridge dealerships or visit duddons.com.au for more information. Duddon's, easy to do business with.
Have you got some water to pump? Need more rainwater storage or more supplies for the animals? We have the largest range and everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system, water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators. A huge range of backhoe tools, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay. Be sure to come in and see the team at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Mills Road, Strathalbyn on 8536 4422 or 151 Adelaide Road, Murraybridge on 853 227 711.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your local state member for Hammond. Also privileged to be the Shadow Minister for Veterans Affairs, Emergency Services and Regional Roads. So pleased to be part of the Great Southern Football League sponsorship. We've got a magnificent area through Langhorne Creek at Strathalbyn as part of my electorate, and making sure that we get right outcomes for people so that we can get better education services, better health services. We do Justice of the Peace services in the office at Murraybridge, or we can come to you. Whatever needs you have, we can assist and get those state needs officiated with.
Business has picked up with my new wrap. They didn't just do the sign, they designed it too. Indoor or outdoor signs, Apex Custom Wraps have got the signs to make you stand out from the crowd. Banners, flags, posters, safety or magnetic signs, they've got the sign that will look mint in your business, on the fence or vehicle or footpath. No job is too big or too small, just drop your truck in and they'll give it a wrap. Our technicians are experienced and fully qualified. Apex Custom Wraps, 118 Morris Road, Murraybridge. Or call the team on 0424 158 600 or email ash at apexcustomwraps.com.au. You think of it, we'll wrap it.
Back in the middle for the all-important Premiership quarter. McLaren probably kicking with a slight breeze, but it's just who can use it better. 3-3-2-2. There has been no room for error out there, and all the big guns are in there. Jackson Howlett's gone into the middle for Myponga. You got Johnson, Hines in there. Twigden needs to get his hands on the footy. It's been a little bit quiet early. Sitting there right under big Scotty Hunt. You know he is going to give it all this quarter. Mills in there as well. Up they go. Mills jumps early and beautifully palmed down there by Hunter Johnson. Hunter Johnson, we could call that all day. Down it goes. This one's going to come over the back. In they go, hard and fierce as you'd expect at the start of this third quarter. And a ball up. I feel like McLaren, if they're going to get on top, Tommy, they've got to get on top in the midfield.
Well, that was textbook ruck work from Scotty Hunt, wasn't it? Absolutely perfect. Mills probably went a little bit early, and Hunt just stood there and palmed it down perfectly.
Yeah, palmed it straight down to Johnson. A flick around the corner. You're not probably going to kick it from there. Geez, he gave it a good chance. I think that was Beard right in front of the Pongy faithful, chucking down their Flurio Milks. They would have been partying if he kicked that one. Would have been a great start.
Well, it might be Flurio Milk. It might be something a little bit stronger as well, I think.
Yeah, I think there's a few of them out there that have been indulging in a beverage since about 9:30 this morning. Just get themselves in a bit of trouble there to Bollenhagen. Had Rendy there to drive it up for a disappointing kick there by Aaron Rendy. Straight down the throat of Hutchins, I think it was. That one's been intercepted. Well chopped off there by Rory Long.
You just feel McLaren really need this next goal. They've been trying, but without really giving much of their forwards opportunity in the last quarter especially.
Yeah, umpires doing a great job there. Josh Clayton, David Smith, Lee Pope doing a job controlling it well, keeping tempers from boiling over. That's a high kick. That's going to almost reach the top of the bluff. That one down here at Victor Harbour falls down. This was where McLaren need to do their best work. They can't. It's been well intercepted. They just chugged that one forward. We just flick over there, and mark taken there by Bollenhagen. Make sure you download our app today. It's a free local app. Go to the App Store or Google Play, the Fluoro app, where you can find everything you need to know about Fluoro footy. Bollenhagen, that's a better kick. Drives that one long and deep, looking for Jared. Strong mark back there.
I think that was Hutchings. Yeah,
Hutchings again.
Terrific mark. Yeah, read the ball really well, and then had the strength and the presence of mind to stick the dukes up and take a really strong grab.
Yeah, fantastic. Chips that one out on the left. As good a grab as that was, that is a disappointing kick. The umpire says play on, drives this one in here long, looking for White. He's out of position. What can he do on the ground? He's got numbers everywhere. White, can he get it on? He can, but it's to Matthews. Matthews spins around. Matthews kicks a goal. Well done here, White. Well done, Henry Matthews.
Goodison Brewery. Come down for a beer or try a tasting paddle. Maybe bring a picnic and enjoy a day amongst the gum trees and vines. Try a Pilsner, Pale Ale, Ginger Beer, Golden IPA, cider, or one of the other 14 beers that are all naturally brewed and traditionally handcrafted right here on site at Goodison Brewery, 194 Sand Road, McLaren Vale. Open Tuesday to Sunday. See you there.
Yeah, Henry Matthews there, a huge inclusion. He's kicked 2 goals out of the 3. Great contest there by Air White to bring it to ground. The captain, he won't want to let his team down. This one's flicked out. They just can't get it out of the middle, though, McLaren. And here go Myponga again. This one through the agency of Beard. Beard kicks that one up there. You know he's looking for D-Mac. Oh, it just slips through his hands. I thought he had it. Rendy, well done. Flicks that one out there towards Lyons. Lyons brushes off Beard. Flicks that one around the corner. Anyway, Myponga, a couple of drop marks. Could be costly. Jamie Smith, he's moved up forward, but he's not going to be able to stop that one, and that will be a relieving kick. A couple of crucial missed opportunities there for Myponga, Tom.
Absolutely, but that is the move you mentioned there. Jamie Smith going forward. We thought it might be a chance of happening. He's played really well as a sort of loose defender down there, but obviously the coaching staff have pulled the trigger on that move.
Yep. Myponga now right in front of our commentary box. That's a floater, but it could pay off there. Couldn't quite get his hands on it. Was Troy Johnson. Handballs off to his main man there in Chase Johnson. The Johnson boys working absolutely tirelessly in there. Here's Matthews. Bang! Crash. Solid tackle. Henry Matthews, you are going nowhere when you're wrapped up by Chase Johnson.
It was sort of that slingy action, but he made sure his head didn't hit the ground. So
just rolled him over nicely, didn't he?
Yep.
This one comes out, or calamity of errors there, and I reckon he pushed his own player, but...
I'm not sure that was a free kick. I think the umpire might have just seen someone go down, and I think that was a bit of friendly fire.
Yeah, it looked like a bit of friendly fire there. Brock James, well done. Oh, that's a push in the back. The umpire will clearly pay that one. Maybe just we're just having a look at this replay. You can just see... Oh, wow. Okay, well, we'll let that one go on the Johnny Craven replay. Make your own mind up on that one. Hopefully not too many Tiggy Touchwood free kicks coming into the game. Smith competes well over there, right on the back. He's looks to be sore. That one will be taken across the line by the wingman there, and Haverty. He's played a great game early. Looks to be in a bit of pain here as Carpenter. I think his ankle just got caught.
Yeah,
Caught under Jamie Smith.
Looks very proppy, doesn't he?
Yeah. Very proper. Keep an eye on him. He's an absolute key cog to this Myponga team. This one flicked out. It's going to sit nicely. It does there for Beard. Beard on the boundary line. He's been alive wide. Just disappointing again with the kick, though. That one has been chopped off by Carlin. Yeah, he's just hobbling on that knee. Here is Carpenter. That could be a huge part in this game. The kick comes out that way. He still competes hard. Look at him go, Carpenter, battling hard. Anyway, battling hard. Bang, crash, strong tackle, holding the ball. That was the throw, the umpire said. Big story here for Myponga and Carpenter. He's trying to run it out. Not sure if he just wants to go off for 5 minutes for a quick bit of treatment, but we just have a look at our replay here on this tackle. That was Hines going one way, but not the other. Magnificent tackle there by Caruso. And he'll be relieving kick. He'll pump this in long on his left foot.
Geez, do you reckon Jaden Hines will be a bit sore after this one?
Oh, mate, well, you don't feel as sore if you've got a premiership medal around your neck. So
That's
he'll make
fair.
sure that, there's a few premiership. You can get a premiership medal and sink down a few beers.
I'm sure he'll be all right.
You feel a lot better about yourself. So let's see how this last quarter plays out. She's only a 8-point ball game. No, sorry, pardon me, a 2-point ball game here. McLaren can't quite get this one forward. Goma there, in there strong and tough.
So is Goma the one that's gone back with Smith going forward?
Yeah, it looks like they have swapped roles. So Goma will go back and try and defend with everything he's got. Caruso just pops that one up here. Here's Lambert, just flicks it on cleverly to Jarrett. Jarrett, he's got speed, he's got skill, delivers back in towards Lambert. He's got runners that he wants to use in Levens. Levens to White, can't quite trap it. Has a bit of a fumble. Bang and crash through, bought some space for Lambert, and he's crushed in a solid tackle. Probably didn't have it. The umpire said play on. Twigden flicks that one around the corner. Matthews is outnumbered. Can he bring it to ground? He can. He can go again. Really rips the ball out. Goes in hard. Trying to earn the free kick. Goes a third effort again, does Matthews. Goes one way or the other. Don't tell me Matthews is going to kick a goal. Passes off. Jamie Smith slips through his hands. What can he do here? Taps it on. He's got 3 to beat. He won't be able to beat all of them, but he will be able to lock it in.
Did really well.
Yeah,
wow,
did really well.
That was a massive contest, yeah. There was 3 mudlarks there on Jamie Smith. He's done really well to halve that and force a ball up there.
Yeah, love the play of Henry Matthews out there as well. He was outnumbered. McLaren realising the urgency and the moment in this game as we just clicked past 8 minutes in this third quarter. Massive 5 minutes of footy coming up here in the Premiership quarter. Out there's Beard. He's played a great game. He's everywhere. He's tackled and that's holding the ball.
Yep, he's going to pay it.
McLaren finally bringing a bit of forward pressure. And I think that might be Twigden, the recipient. It is someone you mentioned at half-time. He probably has to lift his game, is Kai Twigden, and he certainly has there. And this is a huge kick, and we have a magnificent view on our camera on the reverse angle on the other side of the club rooms. Ride this home with us. Kai Twigden had a great second half of the year. Goes one way or the other. It's off the side of the boot, and that is not going to come back. A disappointing finish there.
Yeah, didn't give it a chance, did he?
No, 3-3 to 3-4.
But you just sort of feel the intensity just lifting now. Obviously, Heath Lambert involved with a couple of clever knock-ons there in the lead-up to that set shot on goal.
Yeah, great grab there, Rory Long. Swings around. He's got some players short. Doesn't want to use them. Oh, disappointing. Straight into Jawado. Great presence of mind to smother that one. Goes one way or the other. Flicks that one out to Haverty. He's going to be run down. Holding the ball.
Oh, I think he's paid it in the back.
Paid something there. Yeah, I'm not sure. They'll play on though, Myponga.
Interesting call.
Very lucky as he just says thank you very much for that free kick in front of our commentary box. Up there, Randy out, bodies D-Mac. D-Mac gets a free kick. The umpire's just having a little influence on this game. Handballs that one off to the speedster in Hines. Hines takes a bounce, too quick for everyone. Delivers this one up long and strong. McLaren have got the numbers, but in from the side now. Myponga got the numbers on the ground. Kick out of midair by Eduardo. Can't quite get it.
Wow, that would have really hurt McLaren if Myponga were able to go coast to coast there after they missed that vital set shot. As we see a replay here of that tackle, probably should have been holding the ball, I think.
Yep, but we'll trust the umpires, make the right decisions. They've never made a wrong one yet, so we'll let them go with that one. Gomer out there, goes one and can't get second bite of the cherry. Fist away there by Hutchings. He's played a good game, swings around on the right foot looking for D-Mac. D-Mac's probably got bowled over. The umpire let that one go. Great run and carry here by Myponga. Inside towards Johnson, off the side of the boot. It's not out yet though, it is now. And Eduardo, did he get a touch to it? He did. Not sure what's happening with that breeze. Looks like the flags are still blowing almost across the ground.
Yeah, it's enough, isn't it? You know, it's not howling wind like we sometimes do see here on the south coast, but it's enough to sort of disrupt the kickers.
Yep, definitely. So deep inside, a goal here to Myponga will be a dagger outside Eduardo, but it's well chopped off there by Carlin. He's played a good game deep in defence. There's Andy Carlin. Looking for some options, not too much movement. He's got a few. Drives this one out there looking for Long and Gomer, but at the back is Hutchings. Gomer strong. A big 69. That's a huge mark in the context of the game. Pops this one up high here looking for Smith. He'll use the body. Caught from behind. Well intercepted there. Rory Long just drops this one out. Now they've got a couple. They've got White over the top. He's got a few deeper. Goes deeper. He's got Jarrett and Matthews. They can't. They bring it to ground. This could be Matthews' third goal. Matthews picks it up. Can he get past? He can't. Great tackle. Tackle of the day on Henry Matthews. I think that was Tyler Daniel down there deep. What a great goal-saving tackle. That's what grand finals are won on.
Just amazing, isn't it? You think Henry Matthews is away and he's got the speed to run into a kick his third, but fantastic tackle from Tyler Daniel, absolutely goal-saving.
Oh, that was huge. And now, look, this could be a 2-goal turnaround. So we see Hines deliver, takes the 45 inside to Johnson. Johnson with run and carry, drives this one up forward looking for Eduardo. Gomer gets back, gets a clever hand in there. Eduardo with a second effort, strong tackle by Rendy. And a ball up. That down there, if we can get a replay of that tackle, that is tackle of the day. Reminded me of Josh Worrell on the Wizard down in Tassie, running down into a goal and slammed him down. Henry Matthews would not be expecting that in a reserves game of footy today.
Well, he doesn't get caught very often, Henry Matthews. So
that was a great tackle.
Absolutely. It's a sort of tackle that can lift a side.
Right, here we go on true half-forward flank for Myponga. If they can get a goal here, it would be game. It would be real team-lifting stuff. And that will be another ball up. Right-hand forward pocket, 2-point ball game. We have an absolute thriller, extremely low scoring, similar to the 17s. Can the perfect season of McLaren replicate the perfect season of Myponga's under 17s? Well intercepted there and a comfortable mark by Jackson Howlett. He kicks out wide. He's got a few, but it's just held up in the beach. Eduardo can't quite eat. Said he bring it down. You can't fool the umpire when it hits the ground like that. He says play on. Great second effort here. Bang! Crash tackle. Holding the ball.
Yep. Yeah, it's a terrific tackle. Who was that?
Yeah, that might be Caruso, I think it is.
Yep.
Chips that one out there looking for Lambert. Can't quite bring it to ground. He'll go a second effort. Tries to tap himself. Can't quite get it down, though. This one over here towards Haverty. He can get it. Funny sort of kicking action, but just pumps that one inside. Clever hands there. This is McKenzie. What can he do? Right in front of the McLaren. The Myponga faithful. He just didn't quite give it a chance.
Couple of wasted opportunities now for both sides this
quarter.
There is.
Yep. 100%, Tommy. Some wasted opportunities. 3-5 plays 3-3. And we just have a little bit in play here. Thank you, everyone out there watching us live. A lot of people at the ground watching it live in person and also got the commentary on as well. So hello to all you listeners out there. Brock James drives this one out long and wide looking for Gomer. He's starting to get his hands on the footy as well. Gomer takes a risky kick in board. This is going to be intercepted. This is coming back with dollars on it. Great tackle. Mackenzie got locked up. The umpire said he got a kick to it. Might have been a knee, I think, but the umpire said play on. That's Connor Lyons driving that one up, and it's going to be intercepted. Another drop mark there. Some tired bodies out there as we tick past 14 and a half minutes.
Jeez, I thought that was holding the ball.
Yeah, that was holding the ball, but the umpire said he got some part of the body to it. Mills flicks that one out behind him. Now here go Myponga. They can get a late goal here. Chips it out, and it's just fumbled at the last minute. Umpire said...
we don't know.
No, I'm not sure what's happened here. If we can get a he might have paid the mark.
I think he's paid the mark. Yeah, I thought he dropped it late in the piece once it hit the deck.
Yeah, we'll just have a look at the replay. Yeah, everyone
stopped, and I think the mark has just been paid. So, wow, interesting moment in the game. This is a big kick though from Myponga-Sellicks. This would put them that'd extend the lead to 9 points. Any lead in this sort of low-scoring game is handy.
Drives that one up. Looks pretty good off the boot. Don't tell me he's kicked it. He has! Myponga get the all-important goal.
Stand out from the crowd with your special milestone with a banner from footybanners.com. Just give them a call and they can make a personalised banner as quick as you can run through it. Footybanners.com are your go-to for the grand final day as well. Keep them in mind and they'll whip up a banner and deliver it to you. When you got something to celebrate, do it right the first time with footybanners.com. Phone Mark 0488 288 243 or visit footybanners.com and order online. The community footy experts, footybanners.com.
Back in the middle, what a huge moment in this game. Controversy everywhere now. We're unsure it was a mark. Here goes Mackenzie. They are crashing in hard here, though. Myponga, they're first to the footy. They are giving it everything. McLaren, do they make a few changes or do they trust their process? They've been an undefeated team. That's too high for me. The umpire said play on. This one comes down, and now it'll be reset for a ball up.
Yeah, we see Cam Jarrett pushing right up into this contest. So that'll be an interesting matchup. He's taking Nick Hutchins with him.
Yeah, they've got White and Smith deep. Mills palms that one down, gets an ugly bounce, taps it on again, but they got players out here everywhere. One of them's Hutchings. Hutchings flicks that one out wide to Haverty. Can't quite get it. Now he does. Clever. Just moved it on. And that will be taken over by one of the best mullets in footy you'll see. That is no doubt Lockie McKenzie. Being closely watched there by Daniels.
Heath Lambert into this stoppage as well on D-Mac.
Yep, McLaren need a goal here going into three-quarter time. I think they've only kicked the one since quarter time.
Just feels like every goal is so hard to come by. And they're worth their weight in gold on a day like today where it's so low scoring in such a contest.
Yep, McLaren will want to get their game going. Their two big forwards have been kept extremely quiet in Jarrett and White. Smith is also down there. Do you inject him into the midfield for a bigger body? You could almost put him into the ruck. Mills doing well though. Clever tap out, but it's well read there by Myponga. There's Hutchings on the bottom of the pack, and they have been all day. As we look at our third quarter scores here, 1 goal 1 to 1 goal 2. So Myponga winning the quarter again. That one's flicked out there to Conyo. The tackling pressure of Myponga, their tackle bags at Myponga Football Club must be torn to shreds the amount of tackle practice they do.
Absolutely.
You do not have a second.
And they're sticking the tackles as well, which is important. You often see a lot of players, you grab a hand or something like that, but they're actually making them count, which has been really impressive right from the first contest from Myponga.
It has been, and McLaren would have known what was coming. They've stood up pretty well here, but being favourites, they'd want to get another goal on the board before three-quarter time. Tick into time on. Now, you just have a look. It's all man-on-man across the ground. No loose players. No one playing a +1 yet. Hutchings there at the back of this pack. He'd be wanting it. Mills palms that one down. Out there towards Twigden. He can't barrel through. Who can barrel through? Down here towards White. Can he take a grab? Goes down with one arm. Goes to ground. And now that's gone. That's in front of the crowd holding the ball. And Jamie Smith will have a chance in front of that parochial crowd down there for the Eagles.
Well, he plays a lot of Plays a lot of his football down back. Let's hope he doesn't kick this like a backman, but there's a lot of weight on this kick. If he can manage to nail it, that'll cut it back to about 3 points, right on the stroke of three-quarter time. This is a massive kick.
Yeah, you can keep your eye on him right in front of the McLaren crowd. The keen eyes watching. Smithy goes around, he darts at it, and he has just pulled it to the left. Really give it a chance with that breeze coming across. He tried to stab it through. Just miss. 3:21 to 4:6:30 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. Haverty drives this one up. Long, Chuado can't quite bring it down. Lambert's tackled fiercely. I think McKenzie just copped the back of his head straight into his eye. He'll come back onto Connor Lyons, a bit sore. Mills palms that one down, but it's straight to Hines. Hines flicks around. McGarry's all by himself. Goma, luckily, McGarry dropped that mark. Well done there by Goma. Flicks it out. Strong tackle there on Lyons. That's what we spoke about. A fierce tackle there by Zaid Edwards. Lyons thought he had a bit of room. He had zero.
Yeah, absolutely. That tackle pressure's been outstanding right from the get-go, hasn't it?
It certainly has. A little bit of soccer. This is the way they want it. They don't even want to fling it out, Myponga. They know that they've got the run of the ball when it's in close. You know, he's paid a throw.
Bit dubious, that one, I think.
Yeah, that might have been an evener upper. And there it is, three-quarter time. All the pressure on the Eagles. They have only kicked the 3 goals, 3 for the game in an undefeated season. All the work ahead of them. It's almost a carbon copy of the semi-final, where McLaren piled on the goals in the last quarter. Myponga would have learnt for that. 3-3-21 plays 4-6-30. We have an absolute cracking last quarter of football. I'll duck out and have a listen to the coaches. Tommy, wrap that one up.
Well, it'll be really interesting, I think, to see whether the fresh legs of McLaren, who have obviously played a couple of games fewer than Myponga-Sellicks, will that play a part? Obviously, Myponga-Sellicks have had to do it the hard way. We'll wait and see. We'll take a break and have a bit of a check-in with our sponsors. We'll be back for the last quarter of the Reserves Grand Final on MFL Live TV.
West End are a proud, long-standing supporter of the Great Southern Football League. There is nothing more iconically South Australian than enjoying a famous red tint on the hill of your local footy ground, and West End will be right there for every clash this season, from round 1 all the way through until the grand final. West End, proudly South Australian, find us on the hill, supporting community sport. Giles Machinery have been working with Fleurieu and Murraylands farmers for over 40 years. Whether it's a brand new tractor or a used piece of farm equipment you're after, we get it or repair it with minimal fuss. On farm or in the workshop, our technicians have the experience and skills to cover all your needs. Balers, big and small, squares or round, headers, tractors, sprayers, mowers and seeders, we can help you on the ground. You name it, we know it. Check out our website, gilesmachinery.com.au, or call 8536 3455.
The lights keep flickering, the switchboard needs an update, and the tenants are complaining there's no hot water. Who are we going to call? Zato Electrical. We can upgrade your lighting and power, hot water service, ceiling fans, switchboards, electrical maintenance, and testing and tagging. Whether it's a new build or renovations, domestic or commercial, they can do it all. Zato Electrical. Phone 0458 349 240. Call or email for a free quote servicing the Murraylands, Tailem Bend, and surrounding districts. Like your house, your car plays a huge part every day, so it's important you look after your assets. When you're looking to give your car some TLC, there's only one name you can trust: Goodyear Auto Care and A+ Electrical and Diesel. We specialise in consumer tyres, commercial tyres, car servicing, store services, brake servicing, balancing, wheel alignments, batteries, air conditioning, diesel tuning and auto electrical. Call Joel and the team today, 8536 2422 or 11 Rankin Street, Strathalbyn. The home of the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack RT. The Yankalilla Hotel, one of the best pubs on the Fleurieu. At the Yank, we offer you the very best in quality customer service and warm, friendly hospitality. Tuesday night is Schnitzel Night. Their legendary Friday night meat raffles and wheel spins are not to be missed. Proud sponsors of the Yankalilla Football Club. Open 7 days. Go the Tigers! 105 Main South Road, Yankalilla. To book, phone 0885 58 2011 or check out the Yanks Smorgasbord specials on their Facebook.
There is only one way to get your team top of the ladder. Bridge Aluminium. Manufacturing under the brand All Weld. Making platform ladders, orchid tripod ladders, tradie ladders and mezzanine ladders. They also manufacture vehicle canopies, ute trays, toolboxes and perform truck fit-outs. Aluminium material sales. Their range is the best. Drop into 225 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Email sales@bridgealuminium.com.au or phone 8532 5884. Bridge Aluminium. When it comes to ladders, they're the top team.
It's time to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. That's the feeling you get from the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, specialising in relaxation, remedial massage, trigger point therapy and reflexology. With on-the-spot health fund rebates available. Phone 8531 0499. Refresh your mind, body and soul with the Soul Deep Massage Clinic. 74 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
Back in the middle, and we have one of the best games of reserves footy you're going to see in this last quarter. She's been low scoring. She's been a dogfight. McLaren pretty much in the same position as they were 2 weeks ago. Thing is, Scotty Hunt is in the midfield. He will not let this game go without a fight, the big fella. Mills up against Hunt. Matthews has been injected into the midfield to give him some speed. You got Smith, White, Jarrett up forward. Lambert, bit of experience down there. And here we go. Tommy, what have we got in store for us in this last quarter of football? She is going to be an absolute cracker as the big men fly. Mills palms that one down there, but it's well intercepted there. Some speed on the ball there by Hines. Drives it up forward. An early goal to Myponga would be massive in the context of this game. Giuardo flings one out. That looked like he ducked to me, and the umpire agrees. And he says, I'll have it. Myponga, you don't want to give away silly frees and hand the ball over.
Well, if you think their players have gone hard the first 3 quarters, wait till you see this last quarter. I think it's all on the line now. There'll be players flinging their bodies everywhere.
Drives this one up there, looking for the high-flying Caruso at the back. Levens gets his hands on it now. Mills has got the free kick. Hunt gave away a little nudge. Mills realising that, pops up an ugly sort of kick, a real finger breaker, but it's come down to ground. Levens is there. What can he do? He can be wrapped up by Johnson. You are going nowhere.
And McLaren will go nowhere, unfortunately, if they still kick it like that. That was not a great kick from Mills. It just hung up in the air far too long. They need to look to use a bit of speed and run and carries. There's someone behind they can dish it off to and look to run in waves.
Yeah, they need to start hitting the 45s. Listen to Coach Bradwell out there at 3/4 time. He wants to see a bit of run, bit of carry, hit those 45 kicks. It's just been down the line footy and it's played in the hands of Myponga all day. Is that a push? The umpire said no. That's a mark right on the logo. Clever. I think that's Haverty out there again. He's played a good game. Chips this one out wide there, looking for Johnson. Strong in front. Possession game of footy here for Myponga, right in front of their interchange bench. D-Mac, the coach, will be loving the look of this game. Really played into Myponga's hands. Taking his full-time allotment. Now goes boundary side. He's got a loose player, poor checking, but Goma gets in there and just defends really well. Out there to Matthews. Can he provide some run and some speed on the ball? He can't. You know why he can't? Because every time McLaren get it, credit to Myponga, their tackling and their pressure, their frontal pressure, runs from behind have been outstanding.
It's been first class, absolutely first class from the real opening bounce. It's been a real mindset from Myponga to harass all game, and that's exactly what they've done. They've really choked on the McLaren District's midfielders, and they have restricted their run all game.
Lyons now receives from Randy. Lyons kicks it out into space, but it's going to go to no one. Out here, got an unlucky bounce there. Brought some space there for Lambert. Flicks it on towards Jarrett, the danger man. What can he do? He does nothing and goes to ground far too easily. That's something you can't do. Oh, Brock James got a terrible bounce. Ball's right in the front of Beard. Beard can pop this one up. Should have players everywhere. Huge contest here. Well done to Goma. Knocks it out of the way. He's still got a 3-on-1. Oh, that's a big crash and bash tackle. The umpire put the whistle to the mouth. Then he said, play on. He wants it in an open goal. That could be one of the huge moments in this game. Goal to Myponga.
West End are a proud, long-standing supporter of the Great Southern Football League. There is nothing more iconically South Australian than enjoying a famous red tint on the hill of your local footy ground, and West End will be right there for every clash this season, from round 1 all the way through until the grand final. West End, proudly South Australian. Find us on the hill, supporting community sport.
Back in the middle, down to Matthews. McLaren in desperate need of the next goal. Smith gets harassed, knocks one out of his way. In he goes for a second effort. Well done, Myponga. Going to ground again of the McLaren players. It seems like they've got the grass cats on out there, or the sneakers. They've gone to ground far too easily today. They need to hold their feet and hold their nerve.
Yeah,
Myponga getting back in numbers.
They do need to hold their nerve, but at the same time, you know, time is ticking. They need to get a goal on the board in the next couple of moments, you'd think, and if they're to sort of make a real last challenge, you think.
Yeah, they definitely need it.
You can't leave it all to the last
replay.
2 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, that looked definitely in the back there. But luck's a fortune. But, yeah, that definitely looked in the back. Myponga will take it, play it on, and he has called a high free kick against Matthews. So first to the footy, the Mudlarks winning the free kicks. Chips this one over, unchecked, and that could be a 25. It is.
Yeah, and it's Hines again. He's been absolutely in the wars today, but he has been brilliant for the Mudlarks. He's been outstanding, winning a lot of clearances as well, and he's been copping it all day, just about right from the start.
It's a 3-goal margin now. McLaren are going to have to kick. They're going to have to nearly double their score to get in this game. Randy down there. Oh, that looked high as well.
Yep.
He's picked that one out. The umpire.
I've got
Randy
Jamie,
not liking it. You probably thought that could have been a 25 as well, but it is a 25. So there's that hit on Hines by Twigden, giving away the 25-metre penalty. But McLaren getting it. Oh, no, it wasn't a 25 to Randy. He'll take it from deep in the back pocket. Chips this one out wide here, looking for the players. It's going to be punched over the line. It's probably where kicking down the line is not going to work. We're 5 minutes, over 5 minutes, nearly 6 minutes into this quarter. They need 3 goals to hit the lead here.
I think it's all about angles for McLaren.
It is. They're going to have to run the gauntlet now.
Absolutely. They're going to have to pull the trigger on some 50-50 or maybe even some sort of 75-25 kicks into the middle. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah. They're going to have to play corridor footy. You look at the leaders here in White and Smith pulling some players out of the contest. They don't want a contested ball around. They'd rather it almost just get out, give them some clean footy. Here goes Bollenhagen. He's pushed across the line. There'll be another boundary throw in. This is perfect footy for the Mudlarks on the boundary side. Wind across here. And McLaren just need to open this game up somehow. They haven't done it for 3.5 quarters. Still 15 minutes to go. 3 goals, easily doable.
So much real estate in the middle of this ground as well. There's pretty much no one in the centre square.
Yeah. Everyone's on this side. You need to sort of push some people out, because even if a kick does come out here to McLaren, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players within 20 metres of each other. You know what's going to happen there. It'll just bottle it up, and this will be another ball up.
Yeah.
As now they win the contested ball again, do Myponga. That's a shot on goal by Beard. Just rushed across there, and another behind. 2 goals for the margin now. So still those 3 straight kicks. They just seem they can't get it past halfway, McLaren.
Absolutely. Here's Air White on a searching lead. He's run for about 100 metres there. Couldn't quite get to the contest, but that's what they need more of. More of their leading forwards to get up the ground and provide something.
Yeah, if they get up there and provide something around the ground, they can wheel and go, hit some kicks through the middle and get that run and carry through the middle. I reckon we've only seen 1 or 2 passages of play like that today.
Absolutely.
By the undefeated McLaren. This one comes out. They've got another one in here. Here's McGarry. He's called play on. It didn't go the required distance. Lucky to get away with that one. Oh, McLaren are hanging on for dear life here. You think one more goal to Myponga would just about do it.
Yeah, that'd be the dagger, you'd think. So they need to fight like hell and then spread like hell as well if they do manage to win the clearance.
They need some speed on the ball. You know, Myponga are not going to give that up easy. McGarry just flicks that one out wide. Out here, Duarte wheels on his left, doesn't, gives it out there towards Hines. He's collected again. Don't tell me. He's floated that one through. Hines has floated that one through. Myponga have one hand on the Premiership Cup. Yeah, back in the middle. Is that the dagger through the heart? Here they go again through Haverty. They've been belted in the midfield. Rendy stands under this one, collects it. The umpire says play on, and away they go again. McKenzie, he'll slam it on the boot, drives it up forward. Well, punched out. It's going to go back towards McGarry. McGarry bought some space for Duarte. What can he do? Swing around on his left foot, swings around on his right foot, has a stab at it. Don't tell me. He was already out of bounds, I think. But well, no, did kick it out of bounds on the full, but you would take that if you're Myponga, locked deep inside. This is where they can't go, Tommy. They can't just go long down the line here. Brock James realised, takes a dangerous kick in board. This could be game. This could be game. Wardo, around he goes. He pops through another one. The Mudlarks are flying home.
Giles Machinery have been working with Fleurieu and Murraylands farmers for over 40 years. Whether it's a brand new tractor or a used piece of farm equipment you're after, we get it or repair it with minimal fuss. On farm or in the workshop, our technicians have the experience and skills to cover all your needs. Balers, big and small, squares or round, headers, tractors, sprayers, mowers and seeders, we can help you on the ground. You name it, we know it. Check out our website, gilesmachinery.com.au or call 8536 3455.
Back in the middle, there's a 4-goal margin here. Let's look at that replay. There it is. They just went up to check on Rendy to see if he was okay. Great sportsmanship there in the midst of chaos. They put the big dogs in the middle as well now. Macro's gone in there. McCrow's gone in there. Here they all are. There's the pinch and the spoil. Rendy just went down. Wardo said thank you very much. Nail in the coffin. McLaren now have it all in front of them. They've only kicked 3 goals for the game. That would easily be their lowest score for the year. The forwards have been non-existent. The midfield's been flogged. The back line have tried to stand up. And here they go again. The Sellicks, he's got it again, McGarry. Too easy out of the midfield. McGarry can go through and put that final nail in the coffin.
Yep, absolutely. And it all started with Jaden Hines as well. His work around stoppages today has been absolutely brilliant. He's been absolutely clobbered pillar to post all game. Every kick he's been hit with afterwards, but he just keeps on trying and willing his team over the line. And that handball to release Seth Deacon, and now he got it to McGarry. It's just outstanding work from a team absolutely on fire.
McGarry sets sail. He likes it. He runs back and says, come with me, boys. We're going to be the premiers in 2025.
The lights keep flickering, the switchboard needs an update, and the tenants are complaining there's no hot water. Who are we going to call? Zato Electrical. We can upgrade your lighting and power, hot water service, ceiling fans, switchboards, electrical maintenance, and testing and tagging. Whether it's a new build or renovations, domestic or commercial, they can do it all. Zato Electrical. Phone 0458 349 240. Call or email for a free quote servicing the Murraylands, Tailem Bend and surrounding districts.
It's party time at Pongi here in 2025. They're going to get 3 of the premierships. D-Mac gets a kick out. He may as well go mark that himself. He's done everything else this year. He's going to be a premiership coach. McCurrick there flicks it out there towards Caruso. He flicks it out wide. Long gets it up towards Goma. He can hold his head high. He's played a good game.
He has.
Realising he's going to go back quick as we tick up to 13 minutes. If they have any slight chance of fluking and pinching this game, this has to be a goal by the 69 per mullet Goma. He's copping it from the Myponga faithful. He just stabs at that one. It's not going to be the distance, and that will be rushed across as the disappointed look on the captain of Air White sees that one goes through. Myponga have their tails up, and they are flying home to 3 premierships in the one day. I'm not sure what kind of record it is. Wollonga back in the day were very strong as well, but 3 flags in one day is going to be huge effort for them. Oh, as easy as you want out the back. That's Troy Johnson, flicks it inside to Chase. Chase Johnson now flicks it up. They've got numbers out the back here. McGarry's going to run onto another one. It's going to sit up nicely. McGarry's going to go around the corner. McGarry! McGarry! Party time for Pongi!
Like your house, your car plays a huge part every day, so it's important you look after your assets. When you're looking to give your car some TLC, there's only one name you can trust: Goodyear Auto Care and A+ Electrical and Diesel. We specialise in consumer tyres, commercial tyres, car servicing, store services, brake servicing, balancing, wheel alignments, batteries, air conditioning, diesel tuning and auto electrical. Call Joel and the team today, 8536 2422 or 11 Rankin Street, Strathalbyn. The home of the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack RT.
Back in the middle, and all we can hear out the side of the commentary box is party time for Pongi. The Mudlark is squawking. Here goes another foray forward. They are putting it on a plate. Leaving free kick here to Brock James. They have been under siege all day. White. Oh, it's a disappointing kick there by Smith. And just a little bit of cramp settling in there for Haverty, and fair enough because he's played a blinder as well out here. I think that one out there is Carpenter. He seems to have recovered from that knock on the knee. Drives this one in forward. Who are they going to pick out now? McKenzie gets shoved underneath it out there towards Smith. Look at the pressure that Pongi are bringing. They are relentless down there today, Tommy. Absolutely relentless.
Well, that's what it's all started with. That's how it begins. And obviously 4 goals this quarter. 4 goals 1 to 0-2 in the last quarter. And they're coming home with a wet sail, Myponga. But it's all started with that work around the contest.
Here's McGarry again.
McGarry again. He's thrown it on the boot. This one's going to miss. But, geez, that contest work from Myponga-Sellicks has been outstanding all game. They've brought the heat when they haven't won the ball. When they haven't been first to it, they've brought the heat, and their tackles have stuck so strong today, and they've just suffocated the McLaren District's midfielders.
Yeah, they certainly have. Rendy battled hard all day. Pardon me. And they flicked that one outside. In here they go again. Myponga first to the footy. Again was Andrew Arthur. Takes that one across the line. And she's going to be party time down at Pongi. All 3 grades that they had in today have all won premierships. This being the biggest upset of them all. No doubt about it. McLaren coming in undefeated for the year. They trusted their process. They trusted everyone all year. As you can see now, a couple of loose players back in defence for Myponga. Knowing that time is on their side. Mills gets a kick out there, 2-on-1 for Goma. It's going to be a 3-on-1 for Goma. As first on the ball is going to be Andrew Arthur. Flicks it off there. Beautifully done. A cool, calm head there. And an easy mark taken for the captain in Brady Vlugan. Vlugan now chips that one forward. This is just simple possession footy, waiting for the siren now as Howlett flicks that one out to one of the best on the grounds there in Carpenter. Scotty Carpenter, outstanding across half-back. Bombs this one straight down the line. Smith's under it. Up he goes. Can't quite bring it down there. Johnson's in there and under. Can't quite get it out. This one scrapped up forward. McLaren have the numbers, but there's that man, McGarry. He has been an absolute animal down there across the half-forward line. As we look at the last 10 goals, thanks to our producer, she was pretty close there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unanswered goals have blown this game out of the water. And Myponga are going to take home another premiership. Or was that a throw? The umpire said play on. Looked like the old, I think Mason Cox done one like that a couple of years ago. As we just look across, some very disappointed faces here. Looking at one of my good mates there, White. He's the captain of McLaren. He will be pondering what has happened on the biggest stage for the year. Myponga, dominant display. As we just settle in, 18 and a half minutes gone. This has been a victory to remember by Myponga. I'll be watching this one tonight, that's for sure. That one's flicked down, but straight into the hands of Waite. Waite delivers that one up forward there. You know who's going to be there is McGarry at the bottom of the pack. Was he tackled high? The umpire said no, not this time. McGarry and Hines and these guys, Johnson, have been fantastic throughout the day.
Yep, and they've just brought it from the first bounce.
Yep. They've made McLaren just look panicked and under pressure when they're not under pressure. That perceived pressure, like you said, you bring the heat in the first 5 minutes and it's just not going to work. Just kicking down the line. They just haven't taken the chances, haven't switched the ball, haven't moved it as fluently as they have all year. Jamie Smith now deep inside in front of some very disappointed McLaren teams. He's trying to just turn the game sideways. Daniels flicks this one out wide. I think this is about the first switch we've seen all day by McLaren. They've been very stagnant down the line. Credit to, that one's going to be chipped off by Johnson. Johnson, he's got players everywhere. Can't quite hit his man there in Johnson as well. He flicks it around. Take your pick. McGarry or Hines? McGarry or Hines? McGarry says, give it to me. I want 5. I want a premiership. And I potentially want a best on ground medal.
Well, that'll be interesting. That's sort of next up, isn't it? Who do you give the best on ground medal to? But McGarry's 5 goals have been outstanding. He's outscored the McLaren District side on his own. But Hines as well, that goal he kicked in the last quarter moments ago, just sort of really might have put the finishing touches on it for me. He's been absolutely brilliant.
Watch this by McGarry. He's going to pop this through. He loves it. He gives it the double fist and says, come on, boys, let's get back to Myponga Mudlark Park and party on tonight.
The Yankalilla Hotel, one of the best pubs on the Flurio. At the Yank, we offer you the very best in quality customer service and warm, friendly hospitality. Tuesday night is Schnitzel night. Their legendary Friday night meat raffles and wheel spins are not to be missed. Proud sponsors of the Yankalilla Football Club. Open 7 days. Go the Tigers! 105 Main South Road, Yankalilla. To book, phone 0885 58 2011 or check out the Yanks Smorgasbord specials on their Facebook.
Back in the middle, party time for Pongi. Let's have a look at it. They have piled on the goals. Lyons is in there. He's battled hard all day. Finally gets one out. Have you look at that fourth quarter score, 6 goals 2 to 0 goal 2. I think McLaren have only kicked 1 goal after quarter time. This has been a absolute dominant, hungry display of reserve grade football. 10-8 to 3-5. Who would have thought coming into this game? You might have thought it was going to be a close one. McLaren have been very disappointing. They'll rue another lost grand final in the reserve grade. Twigden in there, battling hard. Rendy flicks one out. They're looking for Bollenhagen. He's being okay. Can hold his head high. McCurrick fumbles that one. and then comes in, and that will be a ball up. 21, nearly 22 minutes gone. Siren any minute, you would think. And you watch these Mudlarks. They know how to party as well, Tommy. They know how to party.
Absolutely. No one does it quite better than the Myponga-Sellicks Footy Club, and they've done it a little bit throughout the last couple of years, particularly with their juniors and obviously the A-grade last year, but the reserves this time get their chance, and it's been a absolutely thrilling fashion.
Absolute dominant display of reserve grade footy, especially in this last quarter. That Mudlark blowing siren has been going for this whole last quarter as they feed it out again. They've been relentless in there. That one's holding the ball, though. Be a free kick to McCurrick. Be well outside of his range, though, you would think.
Yeah, the Horns getting a good workout in the Mudlarks cars.
Yep. They probably will not even hang around for a minute of the A-grade McLaren versus Victor Harbour grand final. They'll be straight back there sinking cans. That one 15 metres out, 20 metres out. The forwards have been so disappointing for McLaren today. Yeah, White, the captain down there, he'd be absolutely shattered with what's happened here today. It could have been a high kick, snap around the corner. Cam Jarrett has had no influence whatsoever, just kicking the one goal. And there it is! Myponga-Sellicks Football Club have run out dominant victors in a huge upset here today as their players storm the field. McLaren are absolutely dejected, cannot believe what they've just witnessed. As we look at our quarter-by-quarter scores, 2 goals, 2-14 to 2-1, so McLaren had a 1-point lead at quarter time, and that was where it is stopped. They kicked 1 goal 3 after quarter time to 8 goals 7. A powerhouse performance by Myponga. As we look at our goal kickers, McLaren, just Henry Matthews with the 2, Cam Jarrett with 1. But look at those Myponga Mudlarks scores. Jacob McGarry kicking 5, I think 3 in the last quarter. Juado kicked a ripping first goal. He ended up with 2. And Jaden Hines with 1, Troy Johnson with 1, and Wade Hutchinson as well with a single. And the Hutchinsons and the Flurio Milk boys down there will be partying. They've won the junior Colts. They've won the senior Colts. They've won the reserves grade after winning a thrilling 1-point A-grade grand final last year. What a dominant club they've been over the last 12 months.
Absolutely. It's great to see and such a club that, struggled for a little while with their A-grade. They were able to break a big drought last year, and now their juniors are continuing on, and the future looks extremely bright for the Myponga-Sellicks Footy Club. Absolutely brilliant performance today. They had the game on their terms right from the get-go, and that's not always easy to do, to be able to play a grand final, to be able to, say you've played a grand final completely on your terms is an outstanding performance from the coaching staff and the players as well. And next question will be probably best on ground, and there's plenty of guys up for that award as well. I think 5 goals to Jacob McGarry. He outscored the McLaren Districts on his own, and he was brilliant up forward. 3 goals in the last quarter as well. Did not miss. Obviously, you got Scott Carpenter as well across half-back, who was excellent. And then for me, I think it has to go to Jaden Hines. He was absolutely inspirational in the midfield. Copped knock after knock. Just kept on getting back. He was winded a couple of times. As he got his kicks away, he was relentless in the midfield, and then he pushed forward and kicked a brilliant one-step goal in the last quarter to really get the Mudlarks going. But absolutely sensational game of football for Myponga-Sellicks.
Yeah, just running through some best players. We'll start with the losing team in McLaren Districts. I thought Jared Bolenhagen battled hard, as did Jamie Smith. Jackson Levins came in and out of the game. Aaron Rendy down back, probably done his job. And Will Gomer battled along hard all day, but not many victors compared to the might of Myponga-Sellicks Football Club. You obviously had McGarry with those 5. I thought Vlugan led from the front, as did then Jaden Hines, Carpenter, Chase Johnson, Scotty Hunt, Hutchinson. You could have gone through a whole team, that's for sure. Beard as well was excellent. So many winners all over the ground, but at the day there's one winner, and that is the Myponga-Sellicks Football Club. 3 premierships in the one day. Have a look at them out there. They can't wait to get back to their club. She will be pumping tonight, that's for sure. We'll take a short break before we get over for our post-game interviews with the winning coach and the best on-ground player. It's a hard one to pick, Tommy, but I'm sure they will find one for Myponga, that's for sure.
Principal partner Fluoro Milk, I'd like to welcome everyone here today. Commiserations to McLaren Districts and congratulations to Myponga-Sellicks for winning the Reserves 2025 Premiership. I've asked Nick Hutchinson to present the Fluoro Milk Medal for the best on ground, and I'd ask number 40, Jaden Hines, to come up to receive that.
Just to our boys. Yeah, so yeah. And then just to the Vale boys. You guys had a great season and proud of you boys. But yeah, thank you.
Well done, Jaden. I'd like to ask Michael Smale, our junior coordinator, to ask each player to come up and be presented a player Premiership medal from Jeff Hutchinson. Thank you.
Number 3, Wade Hutchinson. Number 11, Nancy Deacon. 16, Nancy. Number 51, Jackson Howland. Number 57, Scott Hunt. And if I can get the captain, Troy Johnson, and Brady Pluggett to join us on stage.
sure you'll be falling over later. I'd also like to ask Jeff Hutchinson to present the Flurio Milk Cup to the winning coach in Daniel Macro. Daniel. Thank you.
Oh, fuck, I don't know what I want. Oh, have a speech first.
Oh, have I? Me. Oh, Pix, you need your medal too, so you got to come up here as well. Come up. First of all, look, unreal McLaren, Lambo. Like we've had, battles over the last 5-6 years, and by far, you were the best team. Just fell a little short today, unfortunately. To GSFL, thank you for, obviously we love this league. We personally think it's the best league that we've got. To Myponga, thanks for having a bit of belief in us and all the young fellas and the staff, the trainers, everyone that gets us on the track every week, that puts out just all the amazing amount of effort. But biggest and best to my team. The boys got it done. We had a bit of belief. Underdogs no more. Absolutely unreal, so thank you very much.
Take a photo first and then we'll get everyone up. Okay, stay up here. Right, let me off first. Sorry, Bruce.
FP Ag are your local independent rural resellers across the Flurio. Whether you require specialist fertiliser blending, spreading, agronomic or animal health advice, your FP Ag local bloke can help. Looking to buy or sell livestock? FP Ag can find the right marketing solution that suits your needs, supporting local sporting clubs and communities across the Flurio. All farms, all weather, all year. Your FP Ag team is working with you. FP Ag, we're in your field.
The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at the Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murraylands and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
There's only one thing better than a footy win. That's sitting back relaxing with a Flurio gin. Small batch handcrafted gins using a combination of botanicals, just like my favourite, the Flurio Sunset. Nothing beats it. Check out the new Flurio Gin Distillery and Cellar Door at 464 Fork Tree Road, Myponga. How about your own gin with a personalised label for your special event or even a grand final win? Grab a Flurio Gin 3-pack or the popular vanilla vodka. That'll keep you coming back. You can click and save at fluriogin.com.au, distillery right to your door. Or call Shane 0400 254 933. Flurio Gin, seriously good gin.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon store.
If it's time to add a little magic to your windows, our Sultan's range of custom-made blinds, shutters, curtains and outdoor screens means there's something for every home. And that's why
There's magic in a Solomon store.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you.
Contact John, MGA Flurio, 0439 886 331.
Simply Shutters and Shades. The simple choice when it comes to blinds, curtains, shutters and shades. With over 15 years experience, we know our stuff and we know how to help you. Zip track and zip screen, roller shutters or plantation shutters, or maybe you prefer curtains. Whatever you need, we can help make it simple and easy for you. Call Simply Shutters and Shades today. Book your free design consultation and let the team transform your vision into reality. Simply Shutters and Shades, 0413 688 486, and remember to ask for the MFLTV discount.
My baler's not picking up, the mower's not cutting it, and it's time to upgrade the tractor. It's all come at once. For the man on the land, farming is a 365 days a year tie. Lucky we got Giles Machinery just around the corner. ND and JA Giles can service all your equipment with their qualified technicians and mechanical service. For over 40 years servicing the Murraylands and Flurio farmers, Giles Machinery, Dunreath Road, just off Milnes Road, Strathalbyn. Phone 0885 363 455. Giles Machinery, experience on every line.
Me and the girls, we'd like to thank you for choosing Flurio Milk. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to continue doing what we love, helping make farming sustainable for the next generation.
For my family, some things are really important. Flurio Milk is fresh, from cow to shelf within 24 hours. They're locally family owned, community minded and passionate about farming. Real healthy dairy products, the way they used to taste.
Flurio Milk, South Australian and proud of it.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langons Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
What does farming and the BT50 have in common? They are both reborn and built from the ground up. Perfect for the man on the land or that adventure, the BT50 is available at Duddon's Murraylands. Duddon's are a 70-year-old, third-generation, family-owned, multi-franchise dealer that you can trust. Now with Ford, so check out their Everest. Duddon's are your 4x4 and SUV specialists. Visit either of their two Murraybridge dealerships or visit duddons.com.au for more information. Duddon's, easy to do business with.
Have you got some water to pump? Need more rainwater storage or more supplies for the animals? We have the largest range and everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system, water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators. A huge range of backhoe tools, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay. Be sure to come in and see the team at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Mills Road, Strathalbyn on 8536 4422 or 151 Adelaide Road, Murraybridge on 853 227 11.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your local state member for Hammond. Also privileged to be the Shadow Minister for Veterans Affairs, Emergency Services and Regional Roads. So pleased to be part of the Great Southern Football League sponsorship. We've got a magnificent area through Langorn Creek at Strathalbyn as part of my electorate, and making sure that we get right outcomes for people so that we can get better education services, better health services. We do Justice of the Peace services in the office at Murraybridge, or we can come to you. Whatever needs you have, we can assist and get those state needs officiated with.
Business has picked up with my new wrap. They didn't just do the sign, they designed it too. Indoor or outdoor signs, Apex Custom Wraps have got the sign to make you stand out from the crowd. Banners, flags, posters, safety or magnetic signs, they've got the sign that will look mint in your business, on the fence or vehicle or footpath. No job is too big or too small, just drop your truck in and they'll give it a wrap. Our technicians are experienced and fully qualified. Apex Custom Wraps, 118 Morris Road, Murraybridge. Or call the team on 0424 158 600 or email ash at apexcustomwraps.com.au. You think of it, we'll wrap it.
Goodison Brewery. Come down for a beer or try a tasting paddle. Maybe bring a picnic and enjoy a day amongst the gum trees and vines. Try a Pilsner, Pale Ale, Ginger Beer, Golden IPA, cider, or one of the other 14 beers that are all naturally brewed and traditionally handcrafted right here on site at Goodison Brewery, 194 Sand Road, McLaren Vale. Open Tuesday to Sunday, See you there.
Stand out from the crowd with your special milestone with a banner from footybanners.com. Just give them a call and they can make a personalised banner as quick as you can run through it. Footybanners.com are your go-to for the grand final day as well. Keep them in mind and they'll whip up a banner and deliver it to you. When you got something to celebrate, do it right the first time with footybanners.com. Phone Mark 0488 288 243 or visit footybanners.com and order online. The community footy experts, footybanners.com.
West End are a proud, long-standing supporter of the Great Southern Football League. There is nothing more iconically South Australian than enjoying a famous red tint on the hill of your local footy ground, and West End will be right there for every clash this season, from round one all the way through until the grand final. West End, proudly South Australian, find us on the hill, supporting community sport. Giles Machinery have been working with Fleurieu and Murraylands farmers for over 40 years. Whether it's a brand new tractor or a used piece of farm equipment you're after, we get it or repair it with minimal fuss. On farm or in the workshop, our technicians have the experience and skills to cover all your needs. Balers, big and small, squares or round, headers, tractors, sprayers, mowers and seeders, we can help you on the ground. You name it, we know it. Check out our website, gilesmachinery.com.au or call 8536 3455.
The lights keep flickering, the switchboard needs an update, and the tenants are complaining there's no hot water. Who are we going to call? Zato Electrical. We can upgrade your lighting and power, hot water service, ceiling fans, switchboards, electrical maintenance, and testing and tagging. Whether it's a new build or renovations, domestic or commercial, they can do it all. Zato Electrical. Phone 0458 349 240. Call or email for a free quote servicing the Murraylands, Tailem Bend, and surrounding districts. Like your house, your car plays a huge part every day, so it's important you look after your assets. When you're looking to give your car some TLC, there's only one name you can trust: Goodyear Auto Care and A+ Electrical and Diesel. We specialise in consumer tyres, commercial tyres, car servicing, store services, brake servicing, balancing, wheel alignments, batteries, air conditioning, diesel tuning and auto electrical. Call Joel and the team today, 8536 2422 or 11 Rankin Street, Strathalbyn. The home of the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack RT. The Yankalilla Hotel, one of the best pubs on the Fleurieu. At the Yank, we offer you the very best in quality customer service and warm, friendly hospitality. Tuesday night is Schnitzel night. Their legendary Friday night meat raffles and wheel spins are not to be missed. Proud sponsors of the Yankalilla Football Club. Open 7 days. Go the Tigers! 105 Main South Road, Yankalilla. To book, phone 0885 58 2011 or check out the Yanks Smorgasbord of specials on their Facebook.
There is only one way to get your team top of the ladder: Bridge Aluminium. Manufacturing under the brand All Weld, making platform ladders, orchid tripod ladders, tradie ladders and mezzanine ladders. They also manufacture vehicle canopies, ute trays, toolboxes and perform truck fit-outs. Aluminium material sales. Their range is the best. Drop into 225 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Email sales@bridgealuminium.com.au or phone 8532 5884. Bridge Aluminium. When it comes to ladders, they're the top team.
It's time to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. That's the feeling you get from the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, specialising in relaxation, remedial massage, trigger point therapy and reflexology. With on-the-spot health fund rebates available. Phone 8531 0499. Refresh your mind, body and soul with the Soul Deep Massage Clinic. 74 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
FP Ag are your local independent rural resellers across the Fleurieu. Whether you require specialist fertiliser blending, spreading, agronomic or animal health advice, your FP Ag local bloke can help. Looking to buy or sell livestock? FP Ag can find the right marketing solution that suits your needs, supporting local sporting clubs and communities across the Fleurieu. All farms, all weather, all year. Your FP Ag team is working with you. FP Ag, we're in your field.
The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at the Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas, no job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial, from plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murraylands and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
There's only one thing better than a footy win. That's sitting back relaxing with a Fluorio gin. Small batch handcrafted gins using a combination of botanicals, just like my favourite, the Fluorio Sunset. Nothing beats it. Check out the new Fluorio Gin Distillery and Cellar Door at 464 Fork Tree Road, Myponga. How about your own gin with a personalised label for your special event or even a grand final win? Grab a Fluorio Gin 3-pack or the popular vanilla vodka. That'll keep you coming back. You can click and save at fluoriogin.com.au, distillery right to your door. Or call Shane 0400 254 933. Fluorio Gin, seriously good gin.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon's store.
If it's time to add a little magic to your windows, our Sultan's range of custom-made blinds, shutters, curtains and outdoor screens means there's something for every home, and that's why
There's magic in a Solomon's store.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you.
Contact John, MGA Fluorio 0439 886 331.
Simply Shutters and Shades. The simple choice when it comes to blinds, curtains, shutters and shades. With over 15 years experience, we know our stuff and we know how to help you. Zip track and zip screen, roller shutters or plantation shutters, or maybe you prefer curtains. Whatever you need, we can help make it simple and easy for you. Call Simply Shutters and Shades today. Book your free design consultation and let the team transform your vision into reality. Simply Shutters and Shades. 0413 688 486, and remember to ask for the MFLTV discount.
My baler's not picking up, the mower's not cutting it, and it's time to upgrade the tractor. It's all come at once. For the man on the land, farming is a 365 days a year tie. Lucky we got Giles Machinery just around the corner. MD and JA Giles can service all your equipment with their qualified technicians and mechanical service. For over 40 years servicing the Murraylands and Fluorio farmers, Giles Machinery, Dunreath Road, just off Milnes Road, Strathalbyn. Phone 0885 363 455. Giles Machinery, experience on every line.
Me and the girls, we'd like to thank you for choosing Fluorio Milk. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to continue doing what we love, helping make farming sustainable for the next generation.
For my family, some things are really important. Fluorio milk is fresh, from cow to shelf within 24 hours. They're locally family owned, community minded and passionate about farming. Real healthy dairy products, the way they used to taste.
Fluorio Milk, South Australian and proud of it.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langons Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
What does farming and the BT50 have in common? They are both reborn and built from the ground up. Perfect for the man on the land or that adventure, the BT50 is available at Duddon's Murraylands. Duddon's are a 70-year-old, third-generation, family-owned, multi-franchise dealer that you can trust. Now with Ford, so check out their Everest. Duddon's are your 4x4 and SUV specialists. Visit either of their 2 Murray Bridge dealerships or visit duddons.com.au for more information. Duddon's, easy to do business with.
Have you got some water to pump? Need more rainwater storage or more supplies for the animals? We have the largest range and everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system, water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators. A huge range of backhoe tools, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay. Be sure to come in and see the team at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Mills Road, Strathalbyn on 8536 4422 or 151 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge on 853 22 711.
Premiers, Myponga-Sellicks Footy Club. We've got Jaden Heinze and the coach, Daniel McCrowell. Great win, boys. How's it feel?
Feels sick. Feels wicked.
Yeah, absolutely unbelievable. Just said to the boys, everyone outside this circle before the game thinks we're underdogs, but absolutely in our inner circle we knew we were better on the day. So unfortunately I wouldn't want to go into a grand final undefeated, and that's exactly what I said last week, and here we are.
Well, I reckon there was only there was Myponga that thought he'd win, and one other person, that was me. I reckon I tipped it this morning on the pre-intro show that you guys would get up, you're hard at it, you're hard and physical, and you performed for 4 quarters, just like that, hard at the body, and you really got in hard and you controlled it for the 4 quarters.
Yeah, it's just, we train it week in, week out, just get it done. And as D-Max said, yeah, we came as underdogs, so it's always that good feeling to come in knowing you don't have all the pressure on your back, so yeah.
Yeah, some pretty happy boys in there. Where do you think you won the game? We're still in the balance really at 3/4 time, but that last quarter you guys come out and you hit 5 goals. Unbelievable footy.
Yeah, I feel like as much as it was close throughout the game, I feel like we had control of the football most of the game. Just same as last week, turnovers sort of got the better of us, but our pressure on the ball carrier, our pressure just to get it up forward and let our forwards do the work was phenomenal. And in that last quarter, I just said, look, we're up. It's 20 minutes between the ears now. Just go hard, go forward, and then it was just one after the other. You could just watch it collapse slowly by slowly. So credit to McGarry. McGarry had an absolute blinder of a last quarter, kicking 4 or 5 in the last quarter. I feel like by the time he kicked his third, we were pretty confident, but then it was just party time after that for young Gaz.
Yeah, well, I thought McGarry myself, no offence to you, Jaden, but I had him in for the best on ground. I guess it's over 4 quarters, which is what I said before, but gee, outstanding, you guys. You're going to party hard tonight with this one, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'd hate to be in my Myponga change rooms and club rooms tonight because, yeah, we're going to absolutely burn those things down. So I'm looking really, really forward to it.
Good win, boys. Congratulations. Thanks for your time. Well done. 2025 Premiers, Great Southern Footy Reserves, Myponga-Sellicks Footy Club. What a win down here. Well done, boys. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.